Flip the switches and we're live on the interwebs. And then I take a drink because I didn't plan that out right.
Glug, 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 glug.
Okay. When last we left off, Alma had a much quieter keyboard. But aside from that...
I got some cherry blues.
No, she didn't have a quieter keyboard.
They were cherry browns before.
Last week? Oh, I thought you never smushed them.
Well,
Yeah.
last week doesn't count because that stream
yeah.
was hot
Last week
garbage.
didn't happen.
Last week never happened.
It's good because I don't remember much of last week.
So, when last we left off of the Starfinder campaign, you guys were headed out to the 13th gate, and you had met a thing that was some sort of an animate. And he was
Nanite things.
he was some sort of nanite type creature thing that was mildly corrupted, and it took you guys a little bit of time, but you were able to diffuse the situation through some ingenuity and craziness. Maybe or maybe not, due to the fact that the DM didn't really know how that guy's character sheet worked. All that aside, though, mood lighting. There we go. All that aside, I think he blessed some weapons, so to speak, and pre-programmed some computations into your computer to compensate for the weird. The weird gravity / atmosphere that is around the 13th gate. After that, he told you basically that he kind of has kind of like in his non-corrupt form, he's kind of like in a watcher type sense of, not allowed to interfere, but
Not a dick.
this is the best I can do for you. Good luck. And he sent you on your way to save the galaxy. We are way past saving the world here. We are all the way to galaxy.
Yeah, fuck that out of the world.
So with that being said, do you guys want to do anything before you head back on your way? Because you're not quite there yet. Also, one of the things he did tell you guys as a reminder is that you cannot use your drift drive inside the area of the 13th gate.
Right.
I mean, you can once.
But only once.
And after that, you're on it. Well, there won't be anything after that, at least not for you guys.
But after that, we start a new game.
You start a new game.
New characters.
Well, it's a good thing we never prepared for that.
So, is there any other kind of preps that you guys want to make before you head back out, or I guess continue on?
I mean, there's want to and there's should.
I want to take a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, what was our state after all that happened? Did we rest? I don't think we did.
Your state was probably fuckered.
Yeah, we got
Nope, I'm
Fatigue.
perfectly good.
going and spell.
Actually,
Oh,
you
it's
guys,
my turn. I rest.
you guys are all good. I mean, you can get a.
Can we just do a full rest?
I mean, how
Yeah,
much
because
further
I
is
mean,
it? More
yeah,
than a
let's
day?
say like you still have probably at least a day's travel before you get
Yeah.
there. So
We'll probably sleep at some point.
I mean, one would hope.
One would hope.
I'm going now.
What about ship stuff? Is there anything we can do to like beef it up on the way? Probably not.
Nothing that you can really do in the middle of space hurling toward a thing.
No. I think we're what we are.
We've also kind of established as well that the whole ship combat thing is
Garbage.
hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
At least
Tired
at least in regards to fantasy grounds, like in pen and paper, it might be a lot easier to track.
I
and
don't
deal
know.
With.
I think the fact that it's so hard, even in fantasy grounds.
It's true. Fantasy grounds tries to make a lot of things easier on your life, and
Yeah.
then there's space combat. So
Yikes.
And it's just like, we tried to make this easier and it didn't work, so
So
here's a bunch of numbers, good luck.
we made it worse instead. Have fun.
Yay.
All right. So aside from a solid rest while you travel, anything else happening?
My God.
Danny's
it's so
cooking food.
long.
Danny's
Danny's
cooking.
definitely
Hurricane's
cooking.
probably back in the working on the next song.
I'm pouring
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
drink.
Rigging more smoke grenades up.
Yeah, Bob and Clank are on the smoke grenades.
and working on their motorcycle.
Yeah. I think they should rename it the Vector Cycle.
It's called
In
Vector.
memory.
It's called Vector 2.
Vector 2.
Yeah, that seems like rubbing salt in the wound a little.
That's why. That's why they would do it.
Or Android 1, would that be better?
Yeah.
But it's actually kind of nice because since Bob and Clank have a toy to work on, they have been less apt to kind of rummage through the ship. Now that they've got the motorcycle working the way they want it to. Some stuff has still gone missing, mainly like bits and pieces of scrap metal that have just been, like, they were probably panels.
No, my panini press.
If we can still shoot and we can still fly and
Yeah,
breathe.
mostly cosmetic stuff. Like, just like access doors are missing, and as you walk by, like, it's just like more and more armor plating that's like around this.
They're not allowed to
junk
touch any
cycle.
of the bulkheads that are important when there's a
When
breach
there's
in
a
the hull.
hull, yeah.
We've laid out all kinds of rules for them.
Yes, Mom. So,
And I remind them like every day.
yes,
Posted,
Mom.
like written up on several walls.
like just morning meetings. Good morning. No new
As a reminder.
no new rules today, except for the fact of, as always, don't take anything important off the ship.
One little thing, I think you didn't actually forge the handy upgrades he did to our weapons. It was in the player's resources. I don't remember which one. What part of it right now?
We're in the 13th gate, so it should be in there.
Part 5? It was under...
Yeah, we're in part 5.
Weapon fusions? Yeah, nanite.
Part 5. Okay.
We need nanners.
Clear forge. Item template.
It's under weapon fusions.
Add. Nope, I don't want to add a new item.
It's the bottom.
It's under data and then.
What? Where are you? Oh. Yeah, data, part 5, player's resources, weapon fusions.
Of course, it doesn't give me that.
I don't know if it's useful, but that's where it is.
It's the nanite one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Type
it
weapon
does appear
template.
to it's going to work. Can I copy this? Because I'm going to need to do this several times, I feel. All right,
For me, all
so
I remember was my sword. I don't remember what everyone else got.
Alma got it on the
Upgraded.
sword.
I got
Inventory.
it down on my cheap ass sword.
No, you did cheap ass
Stick.
sword. Cheap ass sword.
Your ultra thin longsword, is that correct?
Yep. I think so. I shouldn't have more than one.
I don't know. Don't know why you would. Forge item. There we go.
Dog, it is neighbors. Call him.
Delete that.
Call your butt.
Don't know why it looks like a gun now, but it does. There you go.
Sweet sword gun.
Delete that. Okay, I could do it that way. That makes my life easier. There it goes. Okay, so that's Alma's thing done. Hurricane, you got it put on.
The Kish Assault X.
Sweet.
Which one?
The,
I don't think there's a difference between them, but you have
there it
two.
is, actually.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what's the difference?
One already has a +1 modifier to it.
Huh.
Yeah, just put it on that one because I have to choose which fucking crit effect happens, right? Because it already has one.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see either one of them have a +1 modifier on them.
One of them does.
It would be in his actions. I don't know where
Yeah.
you are right now.
The one that's in my actions, I had to.
Oh, that. Hang on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can grab it from there or not, but we're gonna try.
Whee.
Yep, that did work. And then forge item. There you go. Can I put that down there now? I don't think that worked. I'll just put it in your inventory. You can move that shit around as you need. How's that?
Okay.
Well, now it just gave you 2 of them
God damn it.
in the one spot, and then a 1 on the other spot.
Oh, weird. You could just change the 2 to a 1.
Yeah, but
I don't see any change to my sword.
why is it not? Hang on. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
That's what's happening. Okay. I got it now. Boom. Now you got a fancy one. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Put that there. Forge item. That's the fancy one. We delete that. You put that in. Now you've got it.
Woo!
Sandwich.
All right, and then Danny, you got the other one, right? Because you only got 3, I think, right?
No, all
I
of
think
us
you got
did.
all
Did
of
everybody get one? Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
it's just I got the shitty ass piece
Yeah. He was left out.
of
And, then,
poking stick.
and we were like, don't you have any melee weapon?
It's
So-
the Defiant Longsword. Which is shit.
It's not shit. It got me
It's
this
shit.
far. I gave it to you.
No.
You
no.
had like 5 of them, but I gave you
had
one of
like
them.
6 of them. And you're like, I don't need this shit. You
I was
take
like,
it.
here, have another one.
Wow, fucking sell this shit.
I got a new one. I don't love this anymore.
I mean, you got 49 gold off.
All right. Vector,
49 monies.
Yeah.
is yours on the knuckles?
Yeah,
If
put
you took it,
nares
so I
on the
wouldn't be
knucks.
encumbered. Or whatever.
Polarity gauntlets, right?
That's the one.
Sounds fancy.
Forge
They're
item.
pretty fancy.
Can you
polarity
reverse the
gauntlet.
polarity?
Sorta, yeah.
Nice.
But if you reverse the polarity with both fists at the same time, that doesn't
Then
really
you
do
explode?
anything.
Oh.
Well, no, you've just 360'd the polarity, but it ends up the same as it was. All right, I believe everyone should have a special nanite boosted weapon now.
Yay!
Man, sure glad the DM's on top of things. All right.
I wrote it down.
Glad somebody's taking notes in this group.
I don't even remember. I don't remember a week ago. I read 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So, anybody else doing anything?
Look, space.
Yeah, I'm preparing for regretting all the things I didn't do because I can't think of it.
All right, got it. So, you guys continue forth throughout the drift. Again, the drift is this weird kind of hyperspace thing, but but not so like wormholey that you don't see just like chunks of planets, stardust, rock, giant gears, just hulls of ships and stations of years past, and things that have just gone into the drift and gotten lost or engulfed by the drift because they, crossed the streams when they shouldn't have. There's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in there floating around. Burnt, frozen though because space.
Aw, poor guy. I've also still been studying my night school all this time.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's great.
You are just so smart on
in my
alien
morning meeting
things.
briefings. I also include like cool facts, but they're not cool at all.
Guys, did you know?
I'm learning all the same stuff, so I'm sharing it wrong. I don't think they're cooler. But
So, when you come out of the drift after well, basically you've gone as far as you can using your drift drive. You have to pull out, right? There is still there is still probably about a day's travel between.
About a day's concert, you mean?
Between where you guys are and where you're trying to get to.
Nice.
Stop sharing. I was trying to see if there's anything cool, like cool pictures, but I got nothing, guys. Sorry.
Nothing's cool.
You'd think, with the big 13 gate thing, that there'd be a picture of that.
After all this time.
I believe realistically, it's just wooden fences. They're just wooden gates.
It's just
like
a
a little tiny little tin bell on them. Then you open it, just like ding ding ding.
So, you come out of your drift drive. You're still probably about a day's travel away from the location that you're trying to get to. However, as you approach, it is extremely obvious, even just from just a generalized computer scan, that this is not a natural occurring thing in the world. It is a perfect circle of a dozen stars that appear to be stationary in respect to one another, maintaining perfect gravitational balance
That ain't right.
and harmony.
Nah, that natural, yo.
I don't know, law of averages.
Hmm?
Somewhere out there.
If you want to try to make like a computer's check, it's possible you can gain some more knowledge.
I love knowledge.
Okay.
Nerd.
I guess it's a thing.
Huge nerd.
I push up my glasses and look at the sun.
I look
My
Wow.
sunglasses.
closer.
You guys are freaking killing it.
I'm helping.
We've wasted all our good rolls.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
gonna
saving
die.
mine.
Okay, so scans reveal that a single planet orbits each star at exactly the same distance. The planets have roughly the same diameter, mass, and rotational period. Even stranger, each planet's orbit is synchronized with all the other planets in the system, so that every so often they all face the center of the circle of the stars at the same time. Why do I not have a picture of this? It's
Yeah.
in the book. Here, I'm just going to do this.
Oh, nice.
Read us a bedtime story, Daddy.
Ooh.
It's a Stargate.
It's a Stargate. We gotta lock the shack
Okay.
room.
It's true. Close the iris.
You have an iris. Oh, no.
You get, because Amma and Vector killed their roles, you get so much more information. The gravitational forces exerted by the 12 stars is in delicate balance, achievable only with extracting measurements and more than a little magic. These forces make navigating through the system very difficult, and using a drift engine within these systems impossible. The safest time to attempt to reach one of the planets is when its orbit reaches the point farthest from the center of the system, though it is by no means simple. In addition, 11 of the planets are lifeless hunks of rock with no atmosphere. Only one can sustain life. It is, in fact, teeming with it. A single intact structure can be detected on the planet's surface. So much more reading to do. Thanks for your wonderful rolls. Could have just
go there. So for some reason.
gotten yourselves murdered the easy way.
Can you just paste it somewhere instead?
No, because it's not in the thing.
Oh man.
The occasional burst of gravitational energy emanates from each planet as it reaches the point in its orbit where it is closest to the center of the system. The energy comes from a hole in each planet's crust at the equator that seems to reach straight down to the planet's core. Physical science checks from people.
Oh.
You got it, guys.
And
No,
then,
okay.
Uh-huh.
Amma, give me a mysticism check.
Okay.
Oh, life science is the one I'm good at.
Amma,
Yes.
due to all your massive night classes that you've been taking,
Oh yeah, I'm flipping through textbooks right now.
she got like just a stack of books. She's like, "What is this?"
Post-it notes
Wait,
everywhere.
I read about this somewhere.
You're able to deduce that the release of the energy from the planet's core is likely what keeps the system stable,
Huh.
and that if focused properly, the energy can be used to open a large portal to another plane. Deep scans of the system's planets reveal small cosmic strings of one-dimensional defects in the fabric of space that produce gravitational waves mystically contained within each planet's core. These cosmic strings are maintained by massive technomagic devices kept in working condition by some kind of maintenance bot. Further information about the planet's... nope, you don't get that. Sorry. If you were able to get somewhere, you like to the maybe like the planet that has life on it, and access one of these terminals, you think that you would be able to be able to deduce even more.
Science at it.
You could throw science the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Um.
I say as much.
All right,
No one's
so
impressed.
you have exactly one planet out of
They're
all
gonna say
these
exactly 1
planets.
hour.
Yeah, and we're gonna start the timer. So, there's one planet out of all of them that has any kind of life signs on it or around it in any way, shape, or form. What are you guys doing?
Let's scan it
That sounds
for
sciencey.
more information.
Sounds like a thing we could do.
Yeah, probably. Is that a thing we can do?
Yeah, I mean that's what I gave you all that freaking
Oh,
information
that's
for.
what we did, I guess.
Yeah, that was
We
that.
did that. Okay.
You're still in a spaceship floating through space, though.
Captain orders.
So without drift drive means what? We're just like on thrusters kind of a thing?
Impulse power.
Impulse drive.
Pulse towards the life planet? Because
Yeah.
I like breathing.
Same. Gotta go that way.
I guess you could.
I think it's overrated.
All right. You guys. Oh wait, hang on. I got to figure out how we're gonna do this. All right.
Okay.
Hardicade. Computers check.
Oh no. What?
Really?
Oh no.
You're the captain.
Oh
All right.
no.
There it is.
Should've made Vector Captain.
The goblins would have probably tried to have a mutiny at this point because they're very into the fact that Hardicane is the captain of the ship.
And their lead singer.
Just
Yeah.
like I planned.
The plan is going exactly how you wanted.
going
Unfortunately, for the rest of you,
Hmm.
well, I mean, hey, 11s are good. You guys spend. It's going to take you a day, solid day, to get there, and you get a few hours into said
Day.
day. I'm trying to find. There's a picture of like the closer part of the planet. So let me get that up.
Yay, pictures.
Yay, pictures.
Here's a picture of the thing that's going to kill you.
Yay.
It's not gonna kill you.
Yet.
Probably. Odds are mainly in your favor.
That's never been the case.
No, very highly unlikely.
You're also correct. What are we calling this? The problem is that sometimes the book references is, hey, it's this. And then something else is like, nope, never mind. We're going to call it this instead.
Everyone say hi to Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Wow. Well, it sounds so
wow.
enthusiastic to see her.
I regret all the nice things that I just said about you guys, and how the game may be not trying to kill you.
Oh,
So trying to kill us since mission 1.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Like hour 1.
Oh, really? This is more like mission 2, but
Is that not what this boat's called?
nah, mission 1 we tried killing people.
Yeah.
I remember zombie wolf
Yeah, that was mission
pregnancies.
2. Mission 1 was we got off the elevator and there was a firefight on the.
You guys literally walked off the boat and it was like,
Okay.
we're fucked.
Who do we want to kill? Ah, those guys over there.
Start shooting. Figured out later. And we've done it that way ever since.
Ah, there they are.
Hooray.
Okay. Delete token. There we are. That? Why would they be? Okay, whatever.
Questions.
I give up trying to figure out what this game is doing half the time. All right, so you're a couple solid hours into your travel, and what you don't notice because Jodo rolls like shit is
I mean, he's so busy with the concert.
so very, very busy. There is another ship
Oh, shit.
that is hurling itself at you with absolute reckless abandon because that's how we're going to get around space.
Reavers!
That's how we're going to get around space combat. And it fits the motive of the group.
So it is Reavers.
You hear, I mean,
Didn't we, half joking, not quite joking, attach a bunch of dead bodies to our ship several rounds ago?
Did we?
yeah, I
Potato,
mean,
potato.
I
you're
feel like that
definitely
happened.
you're definitely trying to look menacing in your
We made Reaver jokes.
yeah. You're definitely trying to make the taco truck look like it's past its most recent health inspection.
Did we ever take those bodies off?
No.
So
But-
we went back to the space station with the bodies attached to our
Yeah.
ship.
Yep. Oddly enough, there wasn't a whole lot of people hanging out around you guys either.
Oh, that's fair enough.
But
They're
they're
probably afraid
Totally
to ask
missed
questions.
that. Totally let that slip last night or last week.
from one of the planets nearest, not planet. We're just gonna call it Planet 1 because that's what makes sense. But like from Planet 2, from the backside, you don't quite catch it until it's too late. But there are 3 ships that just came barreling in. By the time you realize that you are on like proper intercept course with them,
Shoot them.
you're look here, asshole. I can drop you now, or we can do this the way we planned. It's your choice.
I'll be quiet.
You hear your comm channels immediately just kick on and start screeching as you see a gaunt man kind of lead in toward the camera lens and it's not technically sound, like it's grainy and like patchwork. It's like trying to watch bad porn on a scrambler. It's not a really clear image for most of it. And you just hear this voice say, "Are you ready for the end?"
Ready to rumble.
And then about that time, there is a thud, a loud thud,
Oh, no.
a rather large thud, followed by a couple more. And you hear, "I'm the agent of what? That doesn't make any sense." There it was.
And he's struck by
Fucking
sudden
lines.
amnesia.
Hang on. I gotta adjust the light a little bit.
Yep,
There
yep.
we go. A little dark in here. I am the agent of oblivion. I am the fang of the devourer. I am the herald of annihilation. I will sing when your bodies, then only shells drift and twirl through the void, charred and amid the tangled wreckage of your ship, and your journey to nothingness is dearly complete. And with that, your ship starts moving in a direction counterproductive to where you're trying to go. And you realize that you guys are coming closer together, whether you want to or not. I mean,
Oh,
you can
man.
certainly make a piloting check at this point.
All right.
We are at the taco truck, and I'm sorry, sir. We are closed for the day.
But nice to
We
meet
are
you.
just right out of refried beans, and
Yeah. So, right before the transmission cuts, right before the transmission cuts out, you hear the man turn. Oh, we lost the Canadians. Okay, Canadians back. You hear him turn to the crew and he says, "We must destroy them. The boss says no one can be allowed to interfere with his plans." And about that time, as the ships collide and meet up, they have managed to fire what can only be described as reaver-like harpoons from their ship into yours. Now, your systems are only slightly fried at the moment.
Jesse, I think they're having issues.
Uh-oh.
I think Jesse's having issues.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
No, it's
Okay.
definitely us.
Yeah, it's definitely you guys, because you guys were
It's
talking
us at the
over
same
us,
time.
like,
Oh.
the whole entire time.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that. Sorry. That's weird. Like, how did VC not... Like, I saw you guys drop in Fantasy
Because
Grounds.
BC is shit, let's be honest.
Look, man,
Please. We can all agree.
you can... If you figure out something better and want to put it all together, I will start using it.
I already threw Discord out there, but you
Yep.
shut down.
I've
Yep.
tried, and I can't figure out how to make it work. Do the background work on it, and we'll put it into play.
Effort?
Exactly. So, that being said, we're going to keep using the thing that I did the legwork on. So, harpoons into the ship. Ships come together. They have managed to align one of their ship's airlocks up with one of the airlocks upon yours. Your systems are remotely fried at the moment. Engines being down. Life support is online-ish, but there's holes in your ship. You hear like tools and blowtorches start getting fired up and clanging around as Bob and Clank. You just hear like, "Here it is. This is what we get paid for, Bob. Come on, let's go." Or Clank, "Get the fuck. We got a thing with the thing." And he's like dragging hoses out and got a wrench in hand and screwdrivers and throwing tools at a belt and duct tape and running around like, "Oh shit, this is it."
They set traps.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Bomb click, set traps. Go.
You think we're being boarded?
Hell yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
no. They were just bringing us over gently, and now they are just knocking with,
It's a local-
flowers.
I figured they were
and
crushing us
stuff
like a
to
pop can.
So,
I
no.
figured they were local theater
No,
troupe, and that's
it's
why they got the
Jehovah's
monologue.
Witnesses.
Yeah, then you just hear ding dong from the back airlock. So you guys have a little bit of time to prep here. This is 100% going to be some kind of encounter. You can choose how you want this to play out. You can either lay in wait and see if they come to you, or take the offensive. It is up to you.
Lie down on the floor and stay calm. I don't think
I'm
we-
feeling offensive.
I think we've always been offensive.
Sounds like
We
they
offend
probably don't wanna
ourselves.
Chat.
What is this hidden door? Kick it in. No,
Yep.
no.
Let's do what we always do.
I remember that.
I mean, you can request Hardicane take up a defensive position. I don't know how that will work out for you,
Hell no.
but it is.
I don't
It
ever
is
want
certainly an option that he has. Okay, so are you guys just gonna like stand like ready it up on your side of your door and then just wait till you think like everything's sealed up and then you're just gonna like shoot across? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Feel it, like air-wise.
Hey, Joe, don't you get like a charge thingamajigger?
I mean-
I run at people, yeah.
That works.
There is in regards to the air question, there is a you all still have your suits on because your armor is your spacesuit basically. So there's nothing to worry about Probably in that aspect. Like you have hours of air in that tank, so you'll probably, even if you like wanted to rush like now and
Yeah.
not wait for that and just
Yeah, we're
kick
not gonna
in.
wait. We're gonna
Okay.
rush up and try to bottleneck them somewhere in a hallway because we know our layout
Yeah.
better
Right.
than they do.
Not gonna
So,
expect it.
but are you gonna push into their ship? Is that the plan?
Ooh,
That's what I mean by
I
offensive.
see. I see.
Like, are
I
you
don't
pushing
know,
into
'cause
their
then-
ship,
Yeah.
or are you letting them get onto yours?
No, because
Oh,
then
no.
they'll just run past us and take our ship, and they'll be stuck on their
Yeah.
stupid ship.
Let's take their ship. It's probably better than ours, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're right.
We'll leave Bob and Clyde strict instructions to like seal the door behind and only let us back on.
All right.
What could go wrong?
Hang on, just gonna be
Just gonna see how you die.
yeah, just seeing how exactly we kill you.
Carry the one.
Carry the 1 divided by the 3. Hold the 2, just in case we want it for later. What the shit? Well, okay. There's some weird shit in here, so I just gotta make sure. Again, because they can't just make it slug out combat anymore. All right. What's the? I mean, I probably don't have to ask, but what's the marching order? I assume Hardicane's first through the door.
Yeah, but now instead of me being third, I'm second.
Okay.
I'm usually second. Wait, what? You want to be in front of me?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Is
Well,
that a,
he's a fist fighter now too.
Okay. I'll try to keep you both alive.
with the gear?
Okay, so then Amma,
Mhm.
and then
In
Danny.
the rear with the gear.
As long as it's not another dude immune to electricity, I'm good.
Okay,
They
I'm
all
gonna have
are.
you guys kind of like in this diamond formation. So what we're gonna do is, all right.
Should I be able to see a formation somewhere?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and roll
Check.
initiative.
Yeah, we are. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do.
Initiative. Roll NPC initiative.
Where's my fucking 2s that I normally roll for initiative?
You can always move yourself down the initiative order.
Oh man, I have to read this like dissertation on all the things I can do again.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is interesting. All right.
Everyone else rolled mostly better. It's probably fine.
Except for Hardicane, who has the
Yeah,
Came in last.
last.
that's fine.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since that happened.
Yeah.
I'd like to trade my initiative for his.
Can you-
So, no.
What if he drops down and I drop down?
I mean, yeah, technically this first round, I guess you could delay your move. No,
Yeah,
fuck
don't worry about it.
You're all gonna kind of get thrown into this as one big splot anyway. So, here's Hardicane et al.
Fantastic name for a bad guy, by the way.
I know, right?
Oblivion Shade Spawn. Oh, the
No,
jangly.
the jangly man.
Oh my god.
So,
Can
when-
we be his friend? Can we keep him?
So, Hardicane, you just like kick down airlock doors. You probably kicked down your own airlock door because
No, no.
fuck
no.
it, no need to waste time with handles. Just
I already explained that Bob and Clack are reinforcing it behind us. We can't go retconning that it's busted.
Yeah, no, he
no,
busted
he
down
busted
and-
it, and now they're back there.
Yeah, they instantly
Sure,
fix it.
sure.
That's our, our pit crew.
And you come barreling in. Now, when you saw the video earlier, there was this jangly man. Wait, I have a picture, a better picture of him for you guys. But there was like a proper crew with said jangly man. However, that crew is no longer present. There are, and unfortunately, there isn't a picture of these things.
Aw.
Just gotta look real close.
They look like smoke monsters.
They are shadow menaces.
That came out of
Oops.
some witch's vagina.
I mean, they surely came out of something. All. Hang on, let me see if I can find shadow.
Shadow, no.
Nope. Bummer. Basically, shadow menaces are just shells of things that once were. They are. Well, I'ma make a mysticism check.
Can I make a mysticism check?
Sure. Are you trained in it?
Do you want to help me,
Yeah.
or do you want to just do your own?
What's your mysticism?
Good.
Mine's also good.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna look hard at this thing and not roll well.
Good thing that I opted to do my
It's
own.
all you. I mean, you did budge in front of me, so
Yeah.
makes
So-
sense.
These are medium-sized, undead, incorporeal type creatures. So there you have it. You're fighting ghost people.
Great.
And-
the ghost people.
And one man. And one old, gray-haired,
Jangly man.
ZZ Top reject looking motherfucker.
Are my polarity gauntlets magic now that they're no nanite is
No, that didn't make it. That's just a critical effect. It does not make them magical.
Well, I don't think I can punch a ghost, but I'm pretty sure I can punch a man.
I mean, I'm gonna try to punch a ghost, and then Plan B is to punch a man.
All right. So Vector, you're up first.
Damn straight I am.
Where do you want to go?
How do I do this so that I think I can move, boop, like over here and then forward to here to target the jangly man.
Okay.
Without provoking any attacks. Of
Yeah, I mean it's tight quarters, but since you guys are taking like the bum rush initiative, I'm just gonna say like you guys just like pile
Maybe
through and
bust it.
quickly kind of just interact where you need to. It's not quite a surprise round, but we're gonna forgo immediate attacks of opportunity.
The haste circuit gives me an extra move, essentially, right?
Haste circuit is the haste spell, which allows you to do a
Haste thing.
full attack. It's
I
such a
looked-
fucked up thing.
It's 10 rounds a day. I get to move on a full attack, and all movement is plus 30 feet, which doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you get to do a full attack still.
So I,
Basically.
as I think it's a swift action to turn it on or something. So at the beginning of my turn, I turn it on, I run up to him, and then I still get a full attack. And before all of this, so I recognize the shades because I did a good mysticism. Do I need to identify the man as a man? I guess.
No, I mean that was just to kind of to see what intel you could kind of quickly like what you would recall about the shades. Like this is obviously a human.
Yeah, but if I and sorry, this will get faster once I have done this a few times.
You gotta learn your new body.
If I identify things, fuck, I get like +1 on something. God, maybe I'll look it up later because it's only +1. Oh no, +2 to trick attack skill when the creature's identified. So identifying the human is, I would assume, is life sciences, and the shades is mysticism.
Yes.
And the DC is shit. It was over here somewhere. I'll send you the page and roll it, and you tell me if I do it.
I mean, it's a human. Like, I'm not gonna make you roll that because
Okay.
it's a human. Like, it's not like.
I'll worry
Yeah.
about those shades later then. So I understand he's a human. I'm gonna use my trick attack. So I have to do a DC 20 plus his challenge rating.
Okay.
And I know he's the human, so I get +2.
Okay.
I fucking just like leap across the space to disadvantage again and jump around behind him.
And that'll.
+2 on top of that.
Yes, that will. The trick attack will succeed.
Cool. So I first off hit him with my nux.
But you're nuts.
Something like that. Why is it only plus? This is not right. 1 second. Damage. Yes, I used dexterity to hit because it's an operative weapon. There we go. Seemed awfully low. Cool.
Yeah.
So first off, like, yeah, like whatever. But then also trick attack damage.
Jesus.
And I think. Oh yeah. Since he's a human, I give him bleed 9.
Okay. Wait,
And,
what gives
I
him the
didn't actually-
bleed?
What?
What gives him the bleed?
The debilitating attack. So I either choose, I can flat foot or off target him, or I have bleeding shot,
yeah,
which means I
that's
can
true.
choose 9 bleed instead of that. And it didn't actually apply that 22 damage. I think.
Hang on. I'm lost as to how the 9 bleed takes effect.
So I get, when I hit with a trick attack, I have debilitating trick, which lets me like do a status effect to him. And by default, that status effect is I either pick he's flat-footed or off target.
Okay.
And I got a operative ability that lets me choose, instead of flat-footed or off target, I can also choose
Bleed.
9 my level bleed instead.
Oh, okay.
So instead of
Okay.
flat-footed or off-targeted, he has 9
Right.
bleed.
Got it. All right. So we need to do. We need to add
He
22
circuits
to his damage. So we can put that on there, and then we need to give this man some bleed.
Strong opening.
Bleed.
Oh, bleeding shot.
Spectre just like fucking ninja disappears the gap and comes up and smacks him in the head.
Is it bleeding 9? Meaning, is it 9 points of bleeding damage, or is it 9 rounds of bleeding?
I'll double
'Cause
check. But
bleeding is like
9 damage.
Okay, I didn't know if it, because I thought bleeding was a dice roll.
Oh, I thought it was a.
Oh no, you
Ability
take the
trick,
damage.
You can affect
take the
your target
damage.
with an amount of bleed damage equal to your operative level.
There you go.
Woo!
So there's a roll to stop bleeding, I think.
Yeah, he just has to do a medicine check, I think.
Ow, my arm. Said the jingling man.
Very important question though. When I hit him, does he jangle?
No, he does not.
What?
He's jangly, not jingly.
No,
Yeah,
we're gonna
jingle
call him the
jangle.
jingle man now.
All right,
Guys, it's a trap. He doesn't jangle.
Oh man,
all right.
I was promised jangling.
What the fuck is jangling?
What?
Danny, you're up.
Is it just another form of jingling?
Exactly.
So Danny is also going to use trick attack, which he will use debilitating attack.
Hell yeah.
Gotta remember how to do shit.
Anything at all.
That's right. I can use stealth because
Oh,
magic.
yeah. And you're in the back all sneaky like
Mm-hmm.
behind the big guy and me.
Okay.
What are you using to do your trick shot?
Sniper rifle.
Okay, we've been over
Sneaky
this.
sniper
You can't
rifle.
use a sniper rifle unless that
Yes,
rule has
I
changed.
can.
He's got
What?
the thing that lets him.
I
But-
got
Did you
the
finally do the
thing.
thing?
Debilitating sniper.
Well, it's about fucking time.
I know, right?
He doesn't do the
Jesus.
damage bonus though, I think.
No.
So-
It just
But
lets you.
still.
No, so you're gonna okay. So
I still need
29.
to flat foot him and everything.
So it's a. Do you have to take an effect that you're shooting through people?
Yeah.
You do or you don't?
Oh, I mean, I haven't shot at him yet. That's going to count.
So which one rolls first?
Good question. I don't know.
So I guess it only takes. So the 29 works, but you still have to hit.
Yeah, I still have to
Right.
hit.
Okay, that's how
Which
that
I
works.
put in my negative 2.
Sorry, you haven't used it in so long, and everybody wants to use it today. It's confusing.
Well, it's
I mean, you've had it for 9 levels. I'm glad you're just now using your base ability.
It's like when you learn a new word and then everyone's using it.
Yeah. So, all right. Roll to hit.
And that is with -2.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So he's gonna take the 24 points of damage, and what are you
And
applying?
flat-footed.
And flat-footed.
Wait, what is it? Flat-footed, and what the hell is the other one? Yeah, I can't remember all this shit. Flat-footed or off-target?
Ah,
Flat-footed. I can't remember what the hell, which one is which.
I can't either.
Oh, flat foot means that. Oh, fuck. That's a penalty to their AC, and off target is a penalty to their to hit. I don't remember exactly what it is though.
Right. Hit or be hit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to be the boss, so
Hit.
off-target.
A wise decision.
Just for
Thanks,
we
Mom.
continue to
Eat your green.
succeed.
No. Actually, I do like broccoli.
Is flat-footed. All right. So I was trying to read that so that I knew what it was as well, and it just lists flat-footed. As
Help
the
if I
option.
didn't type off target.
Well, no, it just says you deal additional damage and the target is flat-footed. It doesn't say.
276.
Debilitating trick.
Okay, debilitating trick is where that comes from,
Mhm.
which gives you the off-target.
Which is 276.
Flat-footed or off-target. Okay, so. God.
Why does my eye hurt?
Well,
Flat-footed is a -2 to AC.
yep.
And then,
On attack. -2 to attack rolls.
yeah, and off-target's -2 to attack rolls. So
Oh,
what are you
sorry,
giving
yeah,
him?
that one.
So are you giving him the negative to, which one was it?
To attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, his attacking.
Alright, so find the effects board. Nope, that's my dice board.
Such boards.
Just had a feeling we kill him, the shades might disappear,
That would be nice.
right?
And that's for one round, right?
Until my turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Duration 1.
Is it till the end of his turn or until the start of his turn?
Until
Does
my
he do that?
next turn.
Yeah. But I mean, do you get to benefit from it on your next turn?
Beginning of my next turn.
Yeah, it should be the beginning of his turn, so.
Interesting.
Hey, that just means like. Well, I mean, it's just gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
harder for him to
True.
hit us. So.
I was thinking more of the other one. If he was flat-footed, like you wouldn't get to use that. That seems weird, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it is.
Okay, so
Oh, it's triple attack.
that's you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Amma, you're up.
All right. Let's get this party started with a little bit of. Is this only for one person? Yeah. Let's flip a coin. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Meeny, miny, moe. Hurricane. You're getting the old classic. I am casting Shield Ether, and I am staying where I am. So this is the jazz where I'm gonna mysteriously take some of his damage until such a time as I choose otherwise, or he gets too far away.
All right. So you good?
I'm good.
All right. Hurricane, you're up.
Surprise, motherfuckers. I'm going to charge in between these two ghosties things.
So
I
spooky.
don't know. These angry farts. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to activate my haste circuit and then do that. That way, I can take a full swing at Oblivion Shade Spawn 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeet.
1 of 2.
Hit once with a 27. Damage 0.
No,
Woo.
Okay, these ghosts have fatigue. Good to know. Stamina.
Well,
They just
Not
resist
Not
all
as-
the yeah.
not exactly.
Oh, or just resisted. Yeah, no, it's not.
I knew it.
Not partial.
Take down the Jingle Man.
Jingle Man, go for the Jingle Man.
Guys,
Uh-oh.
physical punching doesn't work on ghosts.
You just like so wing right through them.
I'm just so confused.
Whoosh.
I wasn't sure if it would or not, but
Yeah.
that was the experiment.
There's only
all
one
around
way
the
to
thing.
find out.
Yeah.
Fists.
Sometimes you just don't know if you can punch a ghost until you try.
Right.
That's
It's a
true.
life skill.
Like, that's my version of science right there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trial and error.
Hey now, I'm totally behind it.
As a standard action. Okay. What does that do?
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, jeez. All right. So,
Oh no.
Mr. Jangly Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jangly Man's turn.
Jingle.
Takes his
Jangle.
9 bleed damage. Puts him at... There we go. And then he is going to use his
Jingles.
Disquieting Nanites ability.
Oh shit.
Why not?
So that's why he called.
Any
it Jingle.
creature that can see or hear you when the nanites are activated must succeed a will saving throw.
Aha,
Well.
Vector turned off all his sensory functions before the battle, so fine.
All right, so
Perception rolls
everybody-
like-
Everybody.
everybody makes a will save,
Will.
and I'll tell you who
Ow.
passes. 4, 2 plus key
Good job,
ability.
Vector.
Well,
And
it's
maybe
me
Alma.
on, I think.
Or maybe
Two
it's
plus
you. I don't know yet.
6.
Mm.
So,
He's carrying the one.
yeah, Vector passes. Everyone else fails.
Really?
Ooh.
Even with 18?
Yep,
Oh,
it,
shit.
it was a 20 DC.
Jangling.
Call him Mr.
So
James.
you are all except for
Oh wait, I think I got something I can do something.
so everyone except Vector is shaken.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
I'm shooketh.
You're shooketh.
No, it's not that.
Shaken.
Shaking in my boots.
Not that.
Shaken is you take a -2 to all ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
What?
Let me see if you get a. Is immune for 24 hours. The creature
I'll be right
can
back.
here takes.
Welcome back. We shaken.
I said he will be back.
Oh.
Okay, so you are all shaken for as long as you can see and or hear Jangly Man,
Interesting.
except for Vector. Vector passed
Vector.
because of course she did. The
Sorry,
one
can you
guy
tell
I
me what the effects were again? What is the rolls?
it's a -2, which I put the effect on you, so it should already happen.
Cool.
But it's a -2 to all ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh no, good.
Sounds like.
And that was his standard action. And so you can use but he can't use a move action to use it as a standard action, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Standard
can't go
minimum
the-
move.
they can go
Yeah.
down but not up.
Right.
Can downgrade but not upgrade.
Yeah, this chart just puts them in a weird order. Like move should have been first on that list, and then it would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So that was his standard action. So as a move, what can we do? Reload, stand up, swift. I don't need any of that.
Maybe a little guarded step action.
I mean, he's got that haste circuit, so I don't really think guarded step is going to help me any. But we'll look and see what the board looks like. No, he is gonna step there. Can he? Can he? He can move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 1 second.
Okie doke.
Can he? Can
Is
he
he
not?
taking a guarded step away from me?
Nope.
No, I'm
you're
still in your.
threatening him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just stepped to that side so that this
Right.
my other guy will get the bonus.
A couple weeks ago, we did determine that that counts as leaving a square you threaten, and we decided that was incredibly stupid.
Yeah. We've decided not to use that rule because damn.
'Cause Jesus.
y'all move around a lot.
I was taking a lot of attacks of opportunity running up to this guy.
we would have
We didn't do
we
that.
would have all died several rounds ago.
Yeah. So, but that is his turn. Can you do it? I don't think he can do a skill check either. Right?
Nice turn, Grandpa. No, skill checks are usually. I mean,
Standard action, right?
they don't have to be, but yeah.
I'm trying to figure out because I don't know how
All
he.
his moves, Vector.
Sorry.
Bleeding.
Can you move with?
Yeah, I got the step ups, but
But he didn't leave.
He didn't
threatening.
leave.
Oh,
Yeah. He just moved over a little.
he scooched his boot.
shuffled.
Story-wise,
Oh.
it's like the difference between turning around and running versus like keeping your weapon pointed and just shifting around.
Sidestepping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he does the bleed thing, so we'll just hope that he gets a chance to rectify that sometime in the future. All right. It is now minion number 1's turn. All right, Hardicane's close. What do we got here?
Yeah.
Number
There.
2.
I gotta check these real quick. Corporal
When it goes to
touch.
punch, you just duck so it hits the other one.
That'd be nice.
That was the actual sound of Danny in the back getting scared of ghosts.
I mean, I believe it.
Zoinks, man.
I mean, the good news is that it's gonna take it a minute. So it is going to attack. So there is, I think I have you highlighted. 19th. Oh, he should have done a fucking full attacks. Anyway, so then there's damage. 7.
Delicious.
Is that a kinetic? Yeah. Is that a kinetic?
It is.
So it does nothing.
Like I
You
said,
slap it, it slaps you back.
it's
Yeah.
gonna take a while.
We're getting Three Stooges over there.
This has no physical body. I'm just double checking to make sure there's nothing.
Fuck, I'm so hungry.
No.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Immunities. Dark. What is that? Okay, yeah. This will be hard. Okay. Is that per swing or like on a full attack? Does the damage stack? Just curious. Next turn.
I think it's
2.
anytime damage is applied.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What is your thing?
My damage reduction to kinetic attacks is 10.
10?
Yes.
You okay? I don't think he's okay.
Well, I'm just
He's
trying to
angry that he
see.
can't murder as good as he wants to.
No, I don't even like. I don't think they can actually hit him. Like they can hit him all day.
And
To
he
be
can
fair,
hit
I
them all
can hit
day.
them all day.
Yeah. This is the worst war of attrition ever. I think the
He
only
gets the
thing that
pokes their eyes out and they put their hand up.
might happen is if they get a critical, it might be
Yeah, right,
what
yeah.
gets through. So,
Slap fast.
so they're gonna do full attack. They don't get any cool This one doesn't get any cool bonuses to that. So it's a -4, right?
For full attack?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm asking the fighter because he would know. And then another -4. And then roll that. Okay. No, they were shit rolls anyway.
Right.
And then we'll jump up to this guy on the backside of Vector. So he'll actually get a +2.
Right.
For flanking.
But then,
Wasn't
so
the
he'll
last
be
one
at
flanking too?
-2. Yeah, it wouldn't even make a fucking difference.
Yeah.
So he'll be at -2 actually, because +2 -4 for
Stupid
full
question.
attack.
Yeah.
Stupid
The
answer.
Jinklings man's attack. What was the description of it again?
The jingling thing that he did to us?
Yeah, was it everyone that saw can see him and hear him?
See and hear, yeah.
Yes, but you can choose not to affect allies if that's where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Is it like an ongoing thing he's doing or a thing he did once?
Yeah, no, it's a swift action for him to continue it.
Okay, but it's not like it's not continuing right now.
No. It is constantly going.
It is, okay.
Yes. It's until he decides not to continue the effect.
Okay.
And there
We
are
can talk him into not continuing the effect.
and there apparently is not another save for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so -2 roll. That'll hit damage. And then another -2 roll. Miss. Okay. So you took 7 points of incorporeal touch damage. That sounds dirty.
I have damage reduction of 3, so I will turn that.
Okay, so if you want to adjust.
Don't you have an electrostatic field?
I was
That
just
too.
also going to say the ghost touches
We all
me,
have those at this point.
presumably, and
No
it's
means
not
no.
It's not doing electric damage, right? Because that gets resisted. But 2d6 damage.
Wait, you don't know if
2d6
they're
of-
resistant to electricity.
2d6 of what type of damage?
Electric damage on touch.
Okay, hang on. I gotta see their immunities and whatnot.
Bear back one second.
Is it an ability? It's not really an ability, though, is it?
No, it's my armor. It has an electrostatic.
Damage. Effects require fortitude save. Doesn't require fortitude save. That is so weird. Like,
Oh, by the way, sorry, I just noticed now I can't be flanked.
What?
Sorry.
all right.
I think it
Any
still would've-
agility,
29.
But that's fine.
It still would have hit.
It
The
would've
first
hit
one still
still.
would have hit, yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
attacker gets
Cool.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm immune to flat-footed, flanking, covering fire, and harrying fire, and so is.
Okay. So apparently, for whatever reason, even though they have no physical body, he's going to take 11 points of electric damage?
He has to touch me to like punch me or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I get that, but
Gently
I
caressing
mean,
you.
yeah. So,
He's just rubbing your cheeks softly and whispering sweet nothings into your ear, and it
All
just
right.
creeps you out for the damage.
Ugh.
4.
Ugh.
Feels so cold.
That guy's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna go here, I guess.
Hi.
Hi. I mean, I'm sure they're all just gonna end up getting electrocuted to death.
Or
He missed, so he doesn't even get to have the fun part. All right, Vector, you're up.
Cool. Fuck this guy. I actually don't need my haste circuit at this point, I guess, so I could just swift turn that off. The real question is, do I want to trick attack him or punch him 3 times? Because that's kind of funny too. I think I'm gonna try just because I haven't done it yet, and Vector's getting used to his body. He's gonna. It's. That sounds really weird to say. I'm going to use. So I'm gonna use it 3 times, and oh, that's not the right pistol. Oh shit. Sorry, I made the pistol attack 3 times. That's not what I want. There we go. I punch him 3 times. I punch him 3 times.
There we go.
How many of them?
2.
Okay, so polarity gauntlets. Every time.
Oh no.
Every time. Let's see if I can get it to describe it because it'll describe it better than me. Infusion. It's not going.
Oh, there's the thing. Ooh.
Oh,
It's an
spoopy.
angry fart.
Yeah, that's a that's a dark
That's a
shadow
fart.
vagina monster.
Fuck. What's Starfinder?
HBO, don't sue us.
Don't mention IPs.
It's the Shannon.
Okay.
You want to get sued?
A weapon with a polarized special ability briefly builds up a polarized charge on a target. When striking a target multiple times with the weapon with the thing in the same round, damage from each strike after the first is increased by, in this case, I think 1d6.
Jesus.
Giggity.
So I was hoping I'd hit him 3 times, but
That would be great.
that didn't work.
So wait, but does the miss negate the charge?
No. It's every round. Like it charges up for a
Okay.
round and then dissipates at the end of the round.
Okay.
So I do hit
Fart charge.
twice. And then
And then an extra.
just an extra d6.
One of those.
What did-
I guess I did that wrong, so you have to apply yourself.
I got it. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
Oh, I also didn't write down how many charges this thing has.
Woo.
More than 4, I know that. So that I believe is my. I mean, I have a move, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm fine right here.
I don't know either. All right. Give me a second here. Hey, there's a thing.
I'm actually gonna move. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna guarded step over here, so I'm out of the shade attack.
Oh yeah, right into my fucking line of sight. Perfect.
Oh, is it? So
Yeah.
never
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
Go that way instead, toward the
Go
wall.
left. Go
Yeah.
left.
I want to be able to
Slide
help
to the
Hurricane
left.
once this is done.
Slide to the right.
Don't worry. I'm coming to you.
No worries.
It is my turn next.
I'm doing a whole lot of
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
against these
yeah,
spooky
get
ghosts.
Danny, wait! Before you shoot your gun, let me try something. Can you like delay to shoot after I do a thing?
Yeah. I mean, he can hold an action. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
go
but if I hold
after
the
you?
action though. Wait, what?
Like, can we, for one round, swap
No.
order? No?
No, he
Can
can
I
hold
just
it.
shoot him?
Huh. Interesting.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Take off your shaken.
Oh. Fuck it. Shooting him.
Shoot him anyway.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah! Go Power Rangers! Hey, we said no IP.
It's my ringtone. I paid for it.
Paying for ringtones.
You paid for it, but does that include the commercial
Does
rights?
that anymore?
Look, as soon as I start making that, making money off of it, I'll tell you.
You've killed him. Hey, that's some good
These are the
damage.
worst bad guys ever.
Good.
Sorry, I was
We need
just
some of
like
that.
reading through this, like, what the
Yeah,
shit?
this is quite the turnaround from.
All right.
There are 4 creatures here that I literally cannot hurt. So
That's
The
fair.
thing is that they can't hurt you either. That's the funny part. Amma, you're up.
I'm gonna try this anyway.
Go for it. I
The
know.
way this works,
Mhm.
Oh,
Is
just
that-
try to shoot the damn thing.
I remove his shaken, but you said it's an ongoing effect, which
Mhm.
means he has to will save again to stay healed. I believe. Because if it's an
That-
ongoing effect, he could get it again.
Right.
That
the
doesn't
man has to
sound
do it
worth
again on
at
his
all.
turn, right?
No, so he
that?
doesn't. Okay, so it's a consistent thing for him as a swift action to continue it, not to like recast it.
Correct. So it's an ongoing effect. So the way that remove condition works on ongoing effects is I have instantaneously healed it, and in that same moment, he is re-affected by it. So he has to save all over.
Correct. So he
it.
basically gets a new save for it. So
Yes.
roll a will save.
Pretty sure you just wasted it, like cast.
It's worth trying.
Ah,
Nope.
no.
I wanted to try it.
That is the
I-
correct use of the thing.
Yeah.
It was a good effort.
Thanks. And it does not provoke attacks of opportunity, in case you're curious, because there is a ghost next to me.
All right.
So
Which is
you
why I
should
didn't
just
do.
you should
why I
have
didn't
shot
do
the
the ranged
Jingle
attack.
Man.
That would
Hurricane.
have had an
Here
attack
comes
of
the hard
opportunity.
train.
I assume you can't be attacked when leaving, or do you not
Oh, no,
care?
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
He doesn't care.
All right,
Why not?
so
Why not go to the other side of him so you're flanking?
man number one,
All right, yeah, I'll banana run it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get my line of sight just in case.
Not
man number one.
Banana Man.
That is a hit.
Not a crit.
But it doesn't
Nah.
fucking matter
Yep.
because there's 8.
Nope.
Nope.
Number 2.
That tickles.
Who does number 2 work for? For some reason
Number
didn't
1.
There we go. Highlighted. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna roll just because I'm supposed to. But
Nope.
yep.
Cause nothing really matters.
All right. Hardicade.
All right. My haste circuit is still active, so full swing.
This guy has no
Hell
chance
yeah.
of surviving
Ooh.
through the night.
Oh.
That's not good.
Hell no.
Oh,
That's
you
a
missed
twofer.
both.
Man, you
Wow.
just barely missed that one.
Yeah, no, that was just a shitty roll. All right, yeah, well, I missed.
All right.
Not good rolls.
So
Oh,
The
wait,
flanking there?
I didn't put my +2 in for flanking.
Oh.
yeah, it honestly probably doesn't matter, but go ahead. So you get
It would have been
+2,
22 on the second
which will
one.
put him at a 22, which would have hit. So by all means, roll damage. Like at this point, it's does Hardicane hit him or does he bleed to death first? That's what's just happened.
I
That's
just
the
love
answer.
this guy had like this fucking huge. I am the bringer of
I am
death.
the
You will
juggling
prove
man."
this day, and we just fucking bust his door down
Look,
and
man.
smack him around. It's
Was
I
it
don't know
the
if-
same guy though? We didn't see the picture.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, to be fair.
It was the same guy, and
Oh.
if you haven't realized, these fucking Devourer guys are just batshit crazy.
They are.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I mean, we still have 4 ghosts that I have no idea how to deal with.
Yeah. Or do we?
Okay. In dealing with the 4 incorporeal beings,
Fart goes.
so he's dead. Shade 1 hasn't had luck there or there. I mean, I guess they're piling on Amma, and they're gonna try and make a beating happen. Because technically that's a door, so I think I can only probably get 2 of them over
Two
there
of them.
anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm only gonna play this out for a little bit, unless we're gonna see how this goes. So we're gonna untarget him. We're gonna target Amma. Gonna roll to attack. It's the bad touch. It misses.
Bad touch.
Number 2. Who does number 2 work for? I guess he's gonna go try and hit Hardicane. Cause
That's all he knows.
Do it.
He already had you selected anyway, so there's that. Nope. Okay, great. Moving right along.
Alright.
Number 3. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna have him start punching Vector in the hopes that he kills himself, so we could maybe speed this event along. But no, of course he missed. Okay.
But the electric field
Come
is...
on, number 4. You can do it. Punch me. Bring it.
Nope.
Wait, doesn't number 3 take damage because of
From what?
Vector's-
He
None
didn't
of them
hit
You
hit.
have to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. My
You
bad.
have to at least.
Welcome to the game. Thanks for
The
coming
2
by.
in my face.
Vector,
would've
you're
I
up.
have a lot of shit going on. Okay.
All right, old man's dead. I guess I was kind of hoping the shades would just go away at this point. But
Same.
since they-
Nope. That is
Do we have to hold
not
the
a
save on?
thing.
I'm going to trick attack this. I think it's it takes my full action to trick attack. So I'm going to.
Have we tried to bribe him?
Oh, now it matters that I've identified it or not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the mysticism probably.
What's the DC on it?
It's depends. It's on the page that I sent you.
Christ.
It depends on the rarity of the creature, but
Oh
it's
my
basically based off of its CR.
Hang on, I'm getting there. Let's see what we got.
But while you do that, I can still.
It is a 10 plus. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I also have cleave, but whatever. That's gone now. So I get +2 on top of that for 20 plus its challenge rating. So if it's 8 or.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cool. Trick attack. Let's hit it.
Oh no, wait, 20 plus is challenge rating. Yeah, you're right. You got it by 1.
Cool. Ooh, shit.
All right.
That one didn't go so well.
There's a lot of build up there for.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, you're up.
Hey. Can we just like blow on them real hard?
You know what? Fuck it, clones.
Whee!
All right, clones. Is that all you're doing?
Now I'm making angry faces and noises at him.
Got it. Amma, you're up.
Hey, are we, since we can no longer hear the jangly man, are we
Correct.
still
You
shaking?
are no longer shaken.
Please and thank you.
Shit. Shit.
Does that change anyone's rolls?
Yeah, how would that change?
I don't think it.
Vector
had
didn't-
any -2.
Vector didn't
Yeah.
have it.
I
Yeah.
forgot
Danny-
I did have something that might actually be able to hit him, so.
More-
Attack it.
No, you can't retcon that. Like, if you would have had a thing, but no, like, you want to do clones. Clones doesn't have a roll to it. It wouldn't have affected it.
You got
Vector
four.
wasn't shaken, so it didn't affect him at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're all good. I'll take it off of Hurricane right now. Not that it matters, because Hurricane rolls like a fucking freight train, or he rolls like a fucking Fisher-Price truck. It's one of the two.
The only
There's no
option.
middle ground.
There is zero middle ground.
All of his dice are just coins that he flips.
Yeah.
It really is at this point.
Jeez. I've been watching a lot of Wing and Miss here, so I'm just gonna do spooky shit.
I'm spooked.
Let's not target both of you. This one, the first one that came to me, I'm gonna touch its weird ghost fart and
Touch it.
try to suck its life force out,
Gross.
which requires a attack against EAC, which I think is.
I'd like you to explain how that happens.
It's complicated.
Just grab a straw and just.
Yep,
Basically vaping a ghost.
I am vaping this
Oh,
ghost.
sweet.
Reverse, maybe. Reverse.
Up for the vapenation.
How do I melee? Is this just the melee attack? I think. Oh,
Hey.
Oh.
I guess I
Oh,
totally get it. So I just needed to succeed against EAC, whatever that is.
Well, that's... Wait, so what do you... So
I
you
am
rolled an attack
feeling
versus the
life.
KAC. Is it a...
I just rolled a melee attack, but it says I just have to do a successful melee attack against EAC. So does 28 beat its EAC? I just rolled melee attack.
The thing... Hang on.
That's all I have.
That's all I got.
Hmm?
That's all I got.
Oh my god. I don't know how else to do the melee attack.
Well, no, but here's...
Also, it was a critical roll.
No, I understand all of that. The problem is that there's no body to hit.
Well, I'm not hitting it. It's to do the
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
I have to roll this dice
Right,
to decide if the spell worked or not.
right. And it's a melee attack against EAC.
And I'm just like punching into the ghost cloud, basically.
All right, yeah, I mean, go with it
I know
because
it's
I need you
weird.
guys to get rid of these things. I'm not necessarily sure if it should be working, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they have no physical body.
That's totally fair.
That's why
The
when
ghost
he...
cloud is just someone else's ghost.
That's why when Hurricane swings the axe, it does no damage. It's not because it's immune to it. It's because there's nothing there to hit.
So for every 2 mystic levels I have, I get 1d6. So I think that's 4 dice.
Sure.
So I take this much of its life and turn it into temporary hit points for myself.
All right, on
For 1
which
hour.
on 4, right? That's the one you have.
Yeah.
So 4 loses 13. Got it.
Actually, sorry. I'm gonna give those to Danny. Danny, have 13 temporary hit points for an hour, because you're here.
Okay.
If you had any fatigue, it heals that instead. I
Nope.
can't see.
There. All right. Hardicane, you're up.
Switching up weapons.
Okay.
I believe that's a full action, isn't it?
Switching your weapons?
No, that's a
Drawing a weapon is
Is
a
that a
move
move, I
action.
think? Something like that.
Draw or sheath a weapon is a move action.
Okay.
Also, you have 4 arms. I'm assuming you're always just holding several.
Yeah, I am. I was holding 2 assault axes, but that is not doing well. Put one of the axes away, preferably the shittier of the 2 axes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to pull out the Foundry Flux Artillery Laser.
Jesus. Why?
because,
Fuck it.
because punching them isn't working.
It's not. It's true.
Oh. All right.
I believe if I shoot the guy in front of me, he gets an attack of opportunity.
I think so.
Yes.
No. It's not an attack of opportunity, but you do have a great disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah, you're at
It's like minus some odd.
I can just solve this problem here. Just go ahead and take your attack.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not.
Perfect.
Do you have the staticky field thing too?
No.
Okay, then. Oh no, because I have to see if he. I'm just gonna roll a d20 real quick. Okay. He doesn't have improved critical, so it doesn't matter. Moving on.
Cool.
My haste circuit is still active,
Mm-hmm.
which means I can take a full attack.
Fucking why not?
I mean, I believe that's how it's been working. So, I don't like the one that's shooting Alma or caressing
Me
Alma.
neither.
I don't know what's going on with
I'm
Alma.
curious
Very
as if
confused.
an artillery laser is gonna work here. I'm
I
interested.
don't know, but we're sciencing the shit out of this.
I'm not sure how that's gonna be. Just
Shoot
are we?
the other one.
are we-
I'm behind it, and you'll shoot through it. I got this one.
All right, we'll whirl around. We'll shoot towards the
Please
empty
don't shoot me
corner.
with the laser through the go.
Deep into the ship, so I don't ventilate the hull.
That too.
Alright, well, okay. Yeet.
Yeet.
Uh-huh.
There were hits involved in this yeet.
That was
Yeah.
2 hits, yeah.
Can you wait one second here because this is the first time this gun's ever been used. Artillery
At least
laser
by us.
is
Yeah.
a heavy weapon. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't unwieldy because
Yeah,
with a
that's-
name like artillery laser, you
think
would
it would be,
think.
but it's not.
Good point.
Apparently, I imagine it's like a shoulder-mounted cannon. So.
Which you would think you'd be able to just get off 2 quick shots with. That's what I'm
Got
going
4
with.
arms.
So that was the first one.
Holy shit! Wait, did you actually do damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be damned! You guys found a way to hit him. Congratulations.
Hell
I'm gonna artillery my way through this fucking thing.
Good God.
Yeah, and I have
How
some
does-
damage,
another
so
15
I
damage?
think I might be able to hurt them too. I don't know.
What kind of damage does
And-
that do?
That's what it says.
Fire?
That could be what it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me like in the book. It doesn't tell me why it's not letting them hit. Other
Yeah,
than that,
sure, why?
they're
Why
incorporeal.
am I doing that?
So I know, right? Like these are things that it should have. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Immune for this, that. There's a lot of. Incorporeal isn't a status though, so I don't have a whole lot of. Like when I look up incorporeal, it just says does not have a body. Like,
Yeah.
great.
Cool. Thanks.
Awesome. Can I get any more data? All right, so you artillery lasered the shit out of that thing, and I believe that weapon does have the penetrating ability, which
Yes.
means it does X amount of damage, continuing on in a straight line, right?
Aw, dang.
Or no, that's only on a. No, it's special is penetrating. This item can be modified to accept modern day batteries.
Should
which
have
you
gone up and
did.
shut down at an angle.
You do punch a proper hole in the wall of the ship behind said incorporeal being,
Whoops.
Nice.
and then enlarge in said hole with second shot. And you're pretty sure, based on the you don't see any smoke. Like you can't see too much further, so you think it stopped with that first
Uh-oh,
wall.
I lost Jesse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay. So you don't think you punched more than through one wall at this point.
Yet.
I believe shade spot number 1 is still just gonna try and beat on Amma.
Oh no!
Just because I steal some of its life.
But that's not gonna
Oh, no, that
hit.
was the other one.
And oh wait, that'll hit
Good.
even at a -2. Yeah. So it's gonna take how many points of damage from the field?
I'm looking it up. I don't remember.
It's not like this was like a sneak super surprise attack. You knew this was coming. I'm just saying.
Five.
Eventually, they were gonna
Oh.
hit you.
They're not hitting me with electrical damage, right? No.
No.
Okay, good. 1d6.
Sure. Hey, we both rolled 5s. Nice. Okay, he takes 5 points of damage to the body that he doesn't have, but whatever.
Equal and opposite reaction.
Look, I'm just trying. At this point, we're just hoping to move things along. This one is gonna walk up to you because you shot at it and it hurts. It doesn't like the pain, and it's gonna roll an attack. He rolls a 4, so nothing happens. Number 3 is gonna attack Vector. It's already established. This. Oh, hey, he got a 20. Woohoo.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Had to happen eventually.
Nice.
I mean-
Takes this much damage.
Your field does 2d6? Damn. All right. So he takes 4 points. So that puts him at 15. Then he rolls his damage, which is okay. So
Is this? Hold
That's
on.
it.
What type of damage is this?
that's what
Bludgeoning or?
it
Corrode.
is.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So it's
Oh, it's acid.
well, it only corrode. Yeah, it's got to be acid damage.
Yeah, it has to be.
But the critical, you only get corrosive if it crits.
Your crits.
So, but it's acid damage, I guess, as a base.
I have a.
Well, of course you do. What do you have? What magical
Where is it?
special fucking? I should have
I
just.
have a silicone coating.
I should have killed that pilot and made you re-roll something completely different.
So my skin cape
Oh.
Jesus.
just got loaded up with a diffraction cloak. So
Oh yeah, you did that.
diffraction cloak bends the light around it, causing the garment to shimmer.
Isn't
When
that
I wear the cloak,
pretty?
it protects me from cold, electricity, fire, and force. Fuck.
Yeah,
So-
that's
None
not.
of those are acid.
not
None
any
of
of
those
them.
are acid.
Damn. Okay.
But it's
fair enough.
beautiful.
And now I don't think that's a persistent thing. I think it only happens the one time. It's not like bleed where it stays.
Right. Yeah.
All
I
right.
try and block it with my cape, and it goes through. Ooch. Oh, and I reduce by 3, which I will do.
Chris.
This guy's gonna swing at Amma twice. There's one.
Classy.
What's your? Actually, I should have put my minuses in there.
What's my one?
KC, still a 20, so that still hits. I'm doing this one-handed while I try and open up this bottle of whiskey, so it's difficult.
Cool.
All right, how much damage does he take?
3.
And he spells it.
3. So he's at 16. And then again, that with a -4 misses. All right, next. What the hell was that? Oh, acid is ongoing
Oh.
because you just took 3 points of it.
Sure it
Does
is.
damage reduction?
I
take
do not believe so
No.
because it's an ongoing. It's like an effect.
Yeah.
I quickly Starfinder ongoing effects DR because this makes a lot of. I don't think it does.
I don't think it would because
Because it's not from.
you've already been hit by the thing, and this is just the effect of being burned by acid repetitively. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Bullet has a new 12-year out.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
just looking at these random internet comments, bleed specifically here always bypasses damage reduction, as bleed is not an attack but a condition.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so
Probably
conditions
similar. Yeah.
get around.
so they have like they have a 10-year rye, and this is a 12-year. So they've been making it long enough that it got a little older. And you guys have driven me to drink, so that's where we are tonight.
If I move here,
can't.
am I flanking the dude between Hurricane and myself?
No, you have to be down. It has to be a straight line through the middle.
The middle.
Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, I mean you can get there. The one guy will get a swing on you, but.
I'm going to move around the side because trick attack I get to move my full distance and then do an attack. So I'm going to move around, still targeting the same person, just going to the other side of him. Acrobatics. So I do a little shuffle and roll.
Sponsorship.
Sweet roll around
Yes,
him.
please.
Oh god, that's not great. It's +2 still.
20. It's
I think that's what
20 plus his thing. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
It's 25 for future reference.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
For
And
these
then I
guys.
do my punchy punch.
Punch him.
Oh my god.
No.
Why can I not hit this thing?
Because you already used
Very
all your
Because
annoying.
I'm rolling real bad. Alright, that's my turn.
Remember, folks, drink responsibly. Vector has been drinking irresponsibly. That's why he can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yep,
all right.
fact.
Fact. So you're good, right, Vector?
Yeah, that's my
All right.
slightly
So,
lackluster.
I just remembered. I still have the bottle I got almost a year ago for Jodo. It has his
Yeah.
name on there.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It has his name on there. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I got it right down there.
you know where that should be? On my desk right now.
It's
Is there
not-
some Sort of...
If only there was a way that you would have seen him in the past, I don't know, 3 years in which you could have delivered such a thing.
I never had carry or
A checked bag?
yeah. I never fly with check
Right.
bags. Never.
I mean, but you could have.
oh yeah, math or never mind.
The takeaway here is that this is all your fault.
Yeah, that's
That's
okay.
true. Just so you know, it's still there. I'm eventually going to get it legally shipped to you.
I put a year timer on all booze. If I don't get to person within a year and it's not my fault, yeah, it gets
I
cranked.
still have
But it is your fault. That's
It is, yes, that's right.
I still have till end of April.
Okay. All right, well, so in the game world, what are you gonna do?
Danny's going to try something with a plasma rifle.
All right. Which one are you shooting?
Number
Spawn
one.
one. Okay.
Then he does a doober.
Hey,
Hey!
he did
One
one damage.
I threw a pebble at its face. You're ugly.
Amma, you're up.
Hi-oh. Ah, these guys are still in my grip.
Bez, I will gladly take the sponsorship
So
opportunity if
they're
you know of anybody at
incorporeal.
Bullet. Please help a
Ain't
brother
got
out.
bodies.
I like how I look over
Can I
there
just,
when I
like,
talk to chat and the
walk
camera's
through
here.
them
It's
and
fucked
they
up.
can punch me on my way past. Is that a thing?
They take a space.
Well, no, because they specifically have an ability that lets them pass through objects. So technically, you could also pass through them, but
That's
they
what I'm
would
asking.
they would get an attack. Yes.
They would.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm asking. Like, can I just walk through the ghost farts while they hurt me?
Yeah.
Just bathe in it.
They'll both get a
They'll
swing.
both
So
go, and
4
I think
and
they go
1.
first.
Man,
Yes.
when you do it, you
the
should
attacks
just
happen
spray
first.
like Febreze, see if that damages them.
4
Yeah. Little perfume.
is a miss, and then 1 is a hit. That'll hit.
And presumably he gets electrocuted back also.
For some fucking reason, yes.
The
3.
part that's weird to me is that
Uh-huh.
if they even so much as touch me without my permission, I shock them. But if I punch them, it's
It doesn't.
nothing.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
defensive.
Yeah, look, I don't think it should be happening.
No.
But if we don't do something, they'll never die.
Something seems broken here.
You guys haven't come up with a creative way to get them out of the room, even though one of you clearly has a way to do that now.
Hey.
Oh, wait, no, it's still your turn. What are you going to
It's
do
still
on your
my
turn?
turn. I want to tell Hardicane.
Uh-huh.
First, I want to tell Danny to come get behind me. Then I want to tell
Oh
Hardicane
my.
to shoot the wall beside the airlock.
Wait, didn't
And
he
I-
already do that?
No, he
No,
shot
I shot
into
the
the
other way.
ship.
I shot into the ship.
And just tell everyone to hold on. But in the meantime, I'm going to shoot this thing.
But first,
Like not.
I'm going to shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't have cool weapons like you have, so I'm just gonna
Shoot it with a bullet?
shoot it with a sonic pistol.
I mean, that sounds like it might be effective.
I know, it's like a cloud.
Still takes half.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just somebody else's pistol.
Hardicane, you're up, sir.
Shoot the wall! And I hold on to the thing behind me as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. She's going for that kind of effectiveness.
Yeah.
Do you want me to shoot the
Oh.
airlock?
But
No,
there are
not the
ghosts.
airlock.
I'm in the airlock.
That's where
Don't
our
do
ship
that.
is. I'm just gonna move my character here for a second of like where I'm trying to point.
Wait, but
Wall
if he
here.
shoots there, wouldn't he should hit our ship on the other side?
Well, it depends how's this all lined up. I guess you want to shoot this wall maybe, like here.
Also our ship there.
Do you think that a
Oops, I
hull
spun.
breach is going to make
Oh,
ghosts
I was here.
fly away? Ghosts that
I don't
can
know,
pass
they're-
through walls?
They're fart clouds. Who knows?
No, we don't know they can't pass through walls though.
We don't.
Well, okay,
That's true.
fair enough.
They could have just left by now if they
They
could.
do just look like fart clouds, so.
So again, you want
so-
me to shoot the wall?
Out of character.
and
Where
annihilate
is our
the
ship in this whole?
So
Like,
it's
it's at
basically
an
their
angle.
ship and your ship. Like, you guys are
Where's that?
moored.
Hit the ceiling.
No.
I mean, there's some distance between those two points. Like, they're not, like, right next to each other. They're probably like that, because, you know,
I guess you
airlock
could
and
shoot
whatnot.
like off
It's
at
an
an angle.
artillery shot. It's going to keep going.
Just shoot straight up.
I mean, shoot out the ceiling?
Yeah, make a hole. Make a hole to space.
As this conversation's
Double idea.
going on, I'm just like starting to hunker down.
Yeah.
Finding
Just
something
gonna
to
go
hold on
over
to.
here, and with two of my arms grab onto something solid that's bolted down,
Bye, Becker.
Vector, hold on. To that.
and then I'm
Bathroom.
gonna shoot the ceiling and ventilate the room.
You got
This
space.
is
for
good.
that.
That's what we wanted.
All right.
Not bad.
I'm
Roll.
following Mom's orders.
Roll an attack.
That's what
Damn it,
somebody
Mom.
wanted.
It is a ranged attack. So... No, I still
Well-
have the ghosty.
Oh
Pardon.
yeah.
Yeah, but with a 12, I mean, you're trying to hit a wall. I don't know how this doesn't hit, to be
Yeah,
fair.
I'm pretty sure if
You
I
can't-
shoot it in any direction, I'm going to hit a wall.
Yeah.
True. True.
Oh,
All
you
right.
forgot to recharge. Oh.
Maybe he has to roll like.
Hang on. No,
Damage
I've got to
for-
figure out the fucking toughness of a bulkhead wall now.
What's the
What's the
ship wall?
What's the airspeed of a swallow? I'm trying to-
Is
oh,
it European
Jesus.
or African?
Laden or unladen?
Both. I need all the data.
This is gonna take like half an hour, so I'm gonna use the
162.
washroom real quick.
Yeah, it's right beside you.
Terrain, highway, fucking roll damage. Let's just see how much damage you do with this thing.
Yeah, judge it
Hey.
as you will. Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I'm
you
targeting.
still had it targeted.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? We're just gonna let that happen too.
It's,
Like it like flew up and you went shit.
Yeah,
And fired off into the ceiling at it. You have punched a bit of a hole, probably not enough to get to space, but you have started like drilling your way with your laser gun.
I still have my haste circuit on, so I could just shoot it again.
You could.
Oh god.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean you're getting there.
this is either a real good idea or we won't care real soon.
Well, you're rolling d8s, right?
It's what? Yeah, 3d8.
3d8. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually not terrible damage. Yeah, I mean you're getting there. It's a bulkhead of a ship. You
Yeah.
know, and it
It's
is an
meant to
artillery
withstand-
laser, so there's a little bit of give and take there. It's so, but yeah, all right. So, Shade Spawn 1 is gonna step here. Fucking, do you want to swing at it, Jodo?
What?
You can't
On
hit
its way
it. Do you
past?
want to? Do
Oh,
you want to
no.
swing at the one? All right. It's gonna untarget Alma, target Danny.
I blow my stranger danger whistle.
Get
It's a
temporary hit points.
30,
Oh yeah, I do.
and then that's 6
It used
damage.
some. Nice.
This
So
guy's
there's
gonna
no-
step here. I think he's got Hurricane targeted from earlier. And he's gonna target Alma. And he's gonna roll. 22, that misses. I'm trying, guys, really am. This guy's gonna hit Vector again, because the plot point has been beaten like a dead horse.
Are they dead yet?
Nope.
Nope. This guy's gonna stand right in between the two of you.
Rude.
I mean, I'm trying to give you guys both the way to not move and hit it.
Don't worry.
Still gonna swing at Alma. That's a 4. Vector, you're up.
Cool. I guess I punch a ghost.
Yep. Punch that ghost.
Trick shot. I don't know. I
Trick
shuffle around with fancy feet. Check out the. Oh,
Are you-
Ooh.
Dance offing this ghost?
wait. You
Nope.
Said, is a 1 just an automatic fail on a skill check?
No, that is not how
Right,
skill
no,
checks
no.
work anywhere. But you still don't get it because it's a
25. You
25.
said it was 25 was the thing.
Oh, wait, no, but
What,
you get
twice at 25?
because she should have got a +2 for the
Right.
identity thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking take it. Yeah, go for it.
Yay.
Woo! Cool dancing.
I punch. Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, cool. Next.
Woo!
All right, Danny, you're up.
Okay.
You get 2 ones in a row.
Because
Now
you
the
rolled
next
30
one's
on
gonna be
computers
great.
earlier.
I want to shoot this thing in front of me because I can't without having that attack of opportunity thing because I got
Hell
that whatchamacallit that I have.
It's not an attack of opportunity. It's a what
It's
the
the-
shit? Why is it 75 degrees in here?
Oh my lordy!
It's the penalty, not an
Yeah,
opportunity.
it's a -4, right?
Oh,
Two.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
It's something stupid. I thought it was worse than that, but
Oh, I don't have to look it up again. I wrote it down.
Yay, mom.
When you make a ranged attack. Oh shit, it's the other way around. There is an attack of opportunity. There is no penalty.
oh, okay.
I knew it was
So
one or the other.
so he gets an attack on you, but he doesn't get an attack on you because why?
I'm trying to remember why.
Because of reasons.
Same thing. Special, sure food, trick attack, triple attack, uncanny agility, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I was just. You're immune to flat foot condition and your opponent doesn't gain a bonus
Nope.
attack roll against you from
It's
flanking
not-
you.
It's not that.
I swear I
Uh,
saw something. What the fuck was it?
All right, well, you're gonna take an attack now, and you can look
You
at it
know what?
later.
Never mind. Cancel that. I'm not shooting. I'm going to stab it
All right, stab it.
with triple attack.
Go for it. Swing for the fucking fences.
Swing 1, swing 2, swing 3.
Swing
Oh.
away.
If you
Hey, I hit once.
if you control mouse wheel on the full
Scroll.
attack thing,
Oh.
you can make it go more than 2 dice.
Neat.
I had to look that up.
Awesome. You swung at it 3 times. It doesn't look like it had any kind of effect. But you are now more tired for swinging wildly into smoke.
Woo.
Amma, you're up.
Let's try and make
Hold
smoke
on.
circles.
Yeah. I'm going to the guy on my left, just for funsies, swoosh my sword around in it.
Okay.
And hit.
You had a gun that did damage.
Yeah, but that's ranged, and then it would attack and miss me.
I mean, Graham, I should have just shot because I mean, how much damage are they really doing to us?
1d4.
Yeah, that didn't work as good as they.
No.
would.
You know, it's like 0.
But it was really fun. I just wanted to see if it would like mess the smoke up visually.
And then it
Be
just
like,
kind of
like draw a real quick happy face.
and like hisses at you when it's
Yeah,
done
exactly.
because
Perfect.
somehow.
what I want.
Hardicane.
And then I hold on again.
Shooting twice into the ceiling.
Okay.
Bang bang.
For at least once.
You gotta, there we go. You gotta roll.
Bang.
Roll.
Whee!
You gotta roll the hit.
All right, fine. I'll hit that.
What if you critically hit the wall?
Oh yeah,
I
or
mean-
critically miss.
You know, that's true. Hurt. Hurt.
Like that.
See? About that critically
it, like,
missing
jams.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
thing. So you do 7 points of damage to the wall, and then your laser battery like depletes.
Pew.
Whatever was left in
Okay.
that canister just. Boom.
Shorted bastards.
I like that. Yeah.
Battery.
Short it out. Battery's dead. Good luck with that.
I bet if you just hit it a couple times, it'll be good as new.
All right, this guy's on Danny. That's 14. That's a hit.
Yeesh.
There's another 8 points of damage there.
He nicked me.
This guy's on Amma.
Son of a bitch.
That's a hit.
Oh, wait.
Uh-huh.
It hit me or my clones?
Oh shit, the clown.
Jesus.
Yeah, I completely
God
forgot
damn
about
it.
those.
All right, well, there's that. He takes 2. It's 23. 5. So what's that percentage? There's 5 of you, so so 1 and 5, which is
1 in 5, yeah.
I do have full clones.
20%. To 20%, yeah.
he hit you.
What are the odds?
Clones goddamn betrayed me.
1 and 5.
5.
we just established this. So that's why I asked before I rolled the dice. All right, this one's gonna attack Vector, and it misses.
Or not.
This one's gonna attack Amma, and he terribly roll fucking static dice.
Yes! That's how bad he misses.
He missed so bad. He just like tried to pass through you and just like, fucking hell.
Touched
So
the
he's
wrong
at
wire.
24. That's a bad touch. You're supposed to have permission.
I said no
Take
touch.
another.
Oh, someone did damage to
Yeah, you
Yeah,
took
acid.
acid.
Oh,
the
right.
acid. How
You-
do I make the acid go away?
Yeah, so I was looking that up. I believe on your turn you can attempt to remove the acid. I'm having trouble finding out, like,
How do you
How?
remove?
Exactly.
Carefully. You
And
get a.
allegedly you can use your, was it quick action? And if that fails, you can also use up your move, and if that fails, you can also use up your standard to try 3
Yeah,
times.
so at this point, I get to try at least twice.
But I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be rolling something each turn to see if he gets rid of it at least.
All right, roll for remove
I
acid.
don't know what.
Roll what?
Roll
I don't
for
know.
to remove acid.
I
So is
can't
it roll
find.
medicine?
I can't find like what.
Um,
'Cause
remove.
It can't just be forever.
No, I mean I'm sure he's got just like the bleed. You can stop bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
remove-
that I don't
Maybe
know
a
how.
fortitude or something?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Maybe.
I think it's a D. According to random forums, they say if you get clipped by an acid arrow. Wait, is
Uh-huh.
this?
Oh,
Starfinder?
DC
Yeah.
20?
Yep.
That's
It's
awful.
just a flat DC. Wait, so I have to roll a 20 on a D20?
God.
That doesn't make sense. No, it still doesn't tell you what you're checking. Because if it's like, say, fortitude, you have plus X. It can't possibly be roll a d20 and you have to roll a 20. And by can't possibly, I mean this game really wants us to die. It could very well be that.
hang
This
on.
person says you can reduce it to DC 15, but how?
just saying that he wants it reduced to 15.
Oh, maybe. Like the DM can reduce it to 15.
Yeah, so I don't know. This feels like a house rule thing.
Mm.
Can I?
But it still doesn't say what you roll. Like, it can't just be, hey, you have acid on you. That's it. Your character eventually dies. Like, what? There's gotta be some kind of thing for this.
I'm looking.
Yeah, same. I've been looking and find nothing. I mean, it does call it
Oh no,
deadly
he does
acid.
say you can reduce it to a flat. That said, you can reduce that flat check to DC 15. But
How?
That might be like, ugh, I don't even know. Maybe if I like take my whole turn to do it.
That might be. Oh, hang on. Corrosive. No, this is corrosive atmosphere. Like, I think that's how it's normally been when we encounter acid. It's either like the air is acidic or there was actual acid on the ground and you either are in it or you're not. This is like new grounds with weaponized acid.
It's weaponized acid.
It is.
Like how we're just all scouring the internet for the question. How do we do
Grilling
this?
audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually looking at Ninja Turtles memes. Continue.
I mean, that's probably the most hard-to-game thing to do.
I
mean-
love it.
The 90s movie version is just amazing. So
Apparently, being underwater gives fire and acid resistance 5.
Makes sense.
Well, it's a condition. It's an affliction
Yeah.
specifically. So remove affliction would work.
Remove affliction does not mention acid. Also, I don't have that.
I'm just saying. That's what it.
Yeah. Just making sure you know I don't have that.
You know, just roll
But I-
like dexterity save
Yeah, stop, drop, and roll.
to carefully remove said acid, right? Like that makes sense. Roll a dexterity save.
Hold on, I think I found it from this post we were looking at.
Okay.
PDF page 322. Apparently, it states that all persistent damage is a flat check DC 20, unless someone attempts in helping or a reasonable environment aid, such as water versus acid or
Get
fire.
in the shower.
In which case, it's reduced to DC 15.
Okay, so it's a DC 20 check, and you're gonna roll again.
What?
I think it's dexterity.
It's just a D20.
Dexterity,
and you
okay.
get 20.
What?
No, it's a DC 20 check.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That doesn't mean it's a flat D20 roll. It just means that the DC
they-
on that check.
It
is
means
20.
it
They all
doesn't.
say it's a flat check.
Flat means it's not like plus the weapons
Oh,
blank. It's
Yeah.
flat doesn't mean you roll a dice with nothing on it. Flat means it's like normally the check is DC 10
plus.
blah 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 blah. So this one has no plus.
It's
It
not a
doesn't
flat
matter.
roll. It's a flat check.
It's a flat check, exactly. So 20 is what you have to beat no matter if you were dumped a bucket of acid on you or hit
Okay.
with an acid arrow.
All right. Well, what am I rolling then?
Dexterity. I still think it's dexterity.
Sure.
Reflex? Oh, or did just flat up dexterity?
It's a check, so it would be. Yeah. You know what? Whatever one gives you, if check or save, whichever one gives you the better chance of survival.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go. You're no longer. You take your turn to
Sorry,
Stop,
that
drop,
was
and roll.
weird.
calmly wipe off the acid.
I do a little shuffly footwork,
Okay.
trick attack, yes sir, and do a punch. I feel like I'm like in boxer mode here, like shuffling my feet.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
What?
Bob and weave.
Bob and weave, exactly.
No, they're Bob and Clank.
That's what happens when he hits. It's Bob and clank. If it wasn't a ghost.
Here's the damage.
All right.
Nice. And then I guess half of this, so another 20 or another 12.
12 to number which guy? 3.
Oh, and can I give it bleed? Can
No.
I try to give it bleed?
Nope. I mean, you could try. Sure, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I tried.
You
Got
say
so
bleed,
far,
bitch, and just nothing happens.
but in the end, doesn't even matter.
Danny, you're up.
Because nothing really matters. This time, I will try shooting this son of a bitch. Even though he's gonna get a second opportunity, because fuck it, why not?
Pretty
Alright,
much.
the attack happens first.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a miss. Alright, your turn.
Suck it, ghost boy.
Hey. Alright.
Okay.
More than nothing.
Not for nothing, but okay. Amma, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot this one just because Vector's behind the other one and that scares me.
Alright.
So again, I'm gonna shoot so he can attack me first.
Alright, which one is number 4? Nope, not that. This one. No, what the hell? Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me. Winner, winner,
Well,
chicken
at least
dinner.
I got this. Now I am also acidic.
So we take 15 points of damage, and he takes 2, 24, 26.
Now this whole thing mentioned like you can spend all these actions, so you can try 3 times in your turn, plus the one when you first take the damage. So does that mean I'm supposed to roll?
Sure, go for,
immediately?
go for it. I think you immediately take it, but then like you can
I still take the damage, yes.
yeah, but you can see if it continues on instantly right now. Yes.
I think that's
Go
what
for
it
it.
told me. What did we decide it was?
Roll a dexterity thingamabobber.
Just Dex?
Yep.
Straight up?
Yep.
Nope.
No. You suck at
I
life.
don't know. I'm gonna have acid for life. Okay, now I shoot.
Now you shoots.
I shoots with the one I shoots.
Oh, the other guy should have attacked you too, but it's not worth
Oh,
it.
shit.
It's okay. It's 15.
Yeah, I
You
missed
missed.
anyway.
All right, Hardicane, you're up.
Reloading. All right. And then shooting the ceiling.
Can you do that? Can you reload and shoot at the same turn?
I mean, I haven't moved. I have 2 actions.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Reload
I'm
his move, right?
really,
So,
really trying to. Oh, that's.
yeah. If he's not moving anywhere, it doesn't affect his
Uh,
actions.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, go for it. Yeah, 12. Roll damage.
Bang.
Just fucking. I swear I didn't just pick like an arbitrarily stupid high number. I just
Okay.
need like a little bit more.
He has one more action.
Doing my
doesn't
best.
No, because. Oh, reload. Can't, if you,
Reload's move.
Nope. Yeah, but he can't shoot twice because the reloading is a move action.
Oh, his second action is using
yeah.
a move? I see.
I
The,
can't
the,
do a
the full attack is
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't have used a move action.
I understand.
Got it. One is on. Danny
That's
swinging
okay.
for the fences.
There he
He
is.
fucking whiffs. He swings so hard he drifts his ass off into space and disappears.
Yeah.
Giving you hope.
Momentum.
Giving you hope that maybe if you could ventilate this place enough that it would work. All right, where did he? Did I? Okay, who's next? This guy attacking Alma. That's a miss. This guy attacking Vector. That's a hit. He takes 2 points of damage. You take 7 points of damage. He feels like that was a good trade.
Oh, minus.
Or yeah, whatever your damage reduction is. This guy's hitting Amma. Oh man.
Again?
Yeah. You're very susceptible to the acids.
I am indeed.
Wait, did it stack? Because that's important.
I don't know.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it
I
did.
think it did. Jesus.
It did.
Well, I'm gonna-
However, you don't have to save twice from it because it's the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you're
You're right.
still just trying to get the acid off of you.
Is it just dex straight up, or is it reflex? Because that makes more
No,
sense,
it's not
doesn't it?
It wouldn't be a reflex save. Reflex is what you would do
Okay.
to get out of
To
getting hit by
prevent
the yeah.
I'm
Which
gonna roll my shitty dex. Anyway.
Okay, wait, hang on. He's get 32. Sorry, I'm trying to do math.
That's okay. You do your math.
Okay, so, and you rolled your dexterity check and nailed it, so you
Nail it
resolve yourselves of the poison. There you go.
for next time.
Yeah. Vector, you're up.
I'm going to use my haste circuit just so I get a move so that I can reload, because I'm getting close to being able to do that.
Okay.
And then I do trick attack stuff, the usual.
Yep.
But
Yes.
still works.
So acrobatic.
I attack first before I reload. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then I reload.
Yay!
Alright. Danny, you're up. Danny,
Danny,
there was
you okay in
there
there?
was ghost vapor in front of you, and then it just fucking vanished. You don't know what the fuck.
Okay with that. Doesn't even phase me. I'm going to try to shoot another son of a bitch.
Phased through you.
That
Two of them.
hits.
Targeted. Oh, probably the one that drifted off is still targeted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember which one. Never one. Never one.
Hang
flew away.
on.
That's number one.
Shadespawn 1, Shadespawn 3. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wait, what gun does that shoot again? Oh, yeah,
I
plus
don't know.
Well, you still. Alright, it takes some damage.
Ping.
Amma, you're up.
Criminy. Let's see, what have I got that's fun? Okay, number 4 is who I was targeting before. I'm going to... decided to try something cool before they get sucked out of the ship.
You're running out of time for that.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's try stealing some life again. I think it's the same one I did that to last time.
Poor guy.
So, again, to
Just-
decide whether or not I succeed, I roll a
Yeah,
melee attack.
Whatever. It's,
Boom.
Whatever.
And I
you
missed.
missed.
Sorry, does that miss against EAC,
Oh.
not KAC?
Of course, it's got to
Probably.
be fucking difficult. Which one is it?
4.
4. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all the same, but when I go to take the points away, I just want to make sure
It
they're right
matters
guy.
to them.
It also misses against EAC.
Alright, Hurricane. Do the thing.
It's party time.
Hurricane,
Pew!
I'm gonna give you an option.
Pew!
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna give you an option.
Uh-huh.
You can dump that battery into the wall if you so choose right now. Is like some weird kind of like you'll permanently forever lose that battery,
I got a spare I could give you.
but you will 100% achieve what you're going for.
Nice.
Done. Doing it.
All right,
No.
roll like fucking damage times 3 or some bullshit. I guess why not?
David times 3.
There we go. All right, reflex saves from everyone.
We were holding on.
I didn't say it was a well. Fuck, you rolled a 2. Come on,
I'm the healer. Hurricane had no excuse.
Arcade knew it was coming and rolled a 1.
Well, I guess he does have an excuse because he was holding the gun and shooting.
Okay.
But the rest of us
and
said we were.
then
Well, Vector's now in the middle of the
3,
room.
2,
So.
and 4. I'm just gonna find reflex, and I'm gonna roll 3 of them. 1, 2. Well, of course. All right. Number 3. Okay. These two disappear.
Not this one.
Hurricane.
Just let it punch you until it dies.
You take 6 points of damage. That gets past your damage reduction because you rolled a fucking 1, okay? This is self-inflicted damage.
What's damaging us?
That was the damage that Hurricane took when he got sucked up into the fucking wall for a second.
Oh, okay. That's
However, him plugging the hole prevents Amma from getting sucked out of the hole. Danny reaches out and slams the fucking airlock button as soon as the hole goes through and the doors close, so he's fucking fine. And Vector manages to hold on. There is one guy left in the room. Hurricane, you're kind of temporarily stuck to the ceiling.
Get away.
You're going to have to figure that out. 2 and 4 are gone.
Nice. Who's we left with? 3? 3.
Yeah, 3's the only one left in the room. And it is number 3's turn. He's going to swing at Vector. Because it's worked out in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Did not work that time, though. Vector, you're up.
Yeah, we'll see who swings the swingliest. I
Okay.
attack him 3 times because I can,
Mhm.
and it's fun.
Uh,
I'm never gonna hit with all 3. 2's still pretty good. So that's 1,
whoops.
2, and an extra d6, which I think will be half, so 1 more damage.
All right. He is looking very ghostly. I mean, it's hard to tell how much damage a ghost thing is taken, but he's been taking it. So
Just make him attack me so he can explode.
he has been.
He has been, yeah.
Literally throwing him at you. Danny, you're up.
Then it goes for the plasma again.
Woo!
So close to rolling onto 18.
But it didn't.
Uh-oh. Fantasy Grant's just closed.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm back to loading. Please wait.
rude.
It's your turn, but it also sucks to be you.
Dick.
What do you wanna do on your turn? I can roll.
For my
you.
turn, can I just like reach up and try to pull Hurricane down?
I mean, you can. You're fighting against. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have you roll a
I'll let
strength.
Vector roll something for me.
I got it. I got
Oh,
your
okay,
sheet.
you roll it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I will have you roll a strength check.
Cat.
You roll a 14. You reach up and grab one of Hurricane's mini arms
So many arms.
and pull as hard as you can. And about the time you start pulling down, the life support on the ship kicks in, sealing the vacuum, and Hurricane comes crashing down to the ground.
Nothing.
However, Amma, you are fully of the mindset that you just saved Hurricane's life.
It was all me.
I give you a big thumbs up.
Where's your reflex save at? There's your reflex save.
Uh-huh.
You managed to, as upon the falling Hurricane, you managed to dodge out of the way before he lands himself upon you.
Yeah.
Hurricane, you're up.
Yeah.
Back on. I have to rejoin though.
Half your movement to stand up from.
I'm gonna
Yep.
feed the dog because she is an hour late and very angry at me.
I have no more charges for my laser.
Oh no.
That's a problem. All right, switching weapons.
Switching weapons.
And then I'm gonna run up here.
Okay.
And I have my haste circuit on. And I pull out the scatter gun. And pump 2 rounds.
All right, one hit.
Bang. Nope. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it made me feel better.
You just see these pellets just and embed in the wall behind it, and it's just like checking itself for a second. Like, no, okay, we're good. But solid try. At this point, we will say that you will. Well, I mean, I'll give Vector one last shot at trying to kill it, I guess.
Yeah, murder.
Yay, murder. It rolls a 2, so it doesn't... Oh, wait, it's going to take 2 attacks against you. And it misses on both. So, Vector, this is your wing dinger of a finisher right here, buddy.
All right, here's time for the trick attack. Bam.
Got it.
Just need to hit on a hit. Perfect.
Hit.
This much damage, and then half of this much damage, and then
All right.
then it's also flat-footed.
All right.
That's gotta kill it.
I'm thinking it does. Hang on. You only get the one swing?
With a trick attack, yeah.
Oh.
But it does 5d8 extra damage, so you know.
Yeah. 19 halved. So it added that. That doesn't seem right though, does it? Hang on. Damn it. Oh, it only takes 3 from that. And then 8 puts it at. Alright, so. Danny, on your turn.
Yeah.
You see this ghostly fucking shadow demon looking thing just come like screeching straight out towards like it flies through Hurricane, which Hurricane uncomfortable to say the least. Mildly frightened.
Wait, is the door still closed?
Oh yeah.
I don't see it.
I assume there's a window in the airlock door. What
Yeah,
airlock
sure,
door
why
wouldn't
not?
have a window in it?
I'm just taking a smoke break, just looking through the window.
And then just like total like Slimer Ghostbusters, just it flies like through Hurricane, through you, and out into the fucking abyss.
That's slimed.
Never to fucking be seen or heard from again because we're all probably tired of this combat encounter.
Yes, extremely.
Gross.
Well, you know, so when there was 4 of them, it made sense, and then as it got down, it was like, okay, there's nothing really happening
It's
here.
getting old real fast.
Yeah.
Got tuckered out.
So you guys find yourselves on board the ship with
Before we move on,
and the room is empty, and it
go
is
take 10.
10 o'clock, so we can take a break here.
Yeah.
To take a break in game and out of game.
Yep.
Also, I pretty please need the map shared again
Oh, jeez.
because it like crashed.
People want everything.
Yep,
No,
here.
you float off into space and you die.
Almost game crashes, and she spirals off into oblivion.
Okay, bye. I love you. Have a good time.
All right. Hey, thanks, Pez, for the 100 bits.
Yay!
And for putting up with that combat encounter. They're not always great. As a matter of fact, I don't promise that any of them will be. But
Never do.
yeah, they are at least still alive, so that's a thing.
Nobody got proper hurt, right?
Starfinder
Really?
fails again to kill off the players, no matter how hard it tries.
It tries.
We're
Sometimes
basically
it tries with sheer
gods.
boredom.
We're basically gods, yeah. You guys watch Critical Role. One of the characters said that she jumped off a cliff to find a diamond that she had dropped.
That sounds
And
like
then they're
something
like,
I would do.
but you're over water. And she's like, yeah, I'll just turn into a goldfish on the way down. Okay, roll to see if you clear the cliff. And she didn't.
It was a 1,000-foot cliff.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
she died.
Yeah.
Like,
Super dead.
they had to go through, like, the whole
Had to
ritual
clutch the goldfish.
to bring her back to life. Well, no, because how polymorph work, like, so she changed, like, the goldfish only had,
Yeah.
like, a hit point, so it goes through that. Then she shifts back into her original form, bloodied on the rocks, just beat to shit dead.
She turned herself into paste.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And they scooped the paste up and then somehow brought her back through fucking
His ways.
sheer DM willpower of
Yeah.
not wanting his characters to die from such a stupid mistake. Because obviously she could have picked like a bird. As half the party said,
A lot more sense.
why didn't
We're
you
going
do
on break,
bird?"
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes. Everybody take 10.
I'll be back.
Oh,
I'm going to mute myself here real quick.
We're probably gonna take this dog out.
So this is the first half of Starfinder. We normally run this game till about midnight, so we got about 2 more hours of playtime left here. This is an every Sunday game, though next Sunday we'll be off because it is Alma's birthday. So, who is the audacious in the Twitch chat. So tell her happy birthday in advance. Then on every other Sunday, we run I don't run, my buddy runs a D&D campaign where we play bad guys. Right now, all hell is literally breaking loose as the person that we saved ended up being not so great of a person. And even though we're bad guys, we don't really try to plan the destruction of the city. So there's a thing about that happening. And that'll pick up next Sunday, 7:30 Eastern. I also stream random dumb things when I get bored. Satisfactory has been a big one lately. It's kind of fun to play. I'll probably stream that sometime this week. Maybe after this, even depending on what Jodo's up to, if he wants to play a little bit. What else? Oh yeah, the whole Twitch Prime thing of, you get a free sub and blah blah blah. And if you sub here, we'd really appreciate it. But I get it. I mean, it is what it is. I appreciate any kind of support you guys get, whether it's just hanging out and commenting and telling us how utterly ridiculous this is, or if you donate bits or subscription. It all helps out and helps keep things moving along. Because sometimes it's hard to want to get on and stream something you have absolutely no clue how to run. But it's been going good so far. We're getting close to the end of this story arc. So I'm not sure where we're going to go from here. I'm going to give them kind of a choice. There is no, currently there's no high level adventure path for Starfinder. They all start at 1. There's one that starts at like 4. But nothing goes past where they are here. So if something doesn't come up between now and then, we're going to give them the option of either we might do another adventure path and start back out at 1, or there's a very slim chance that I will try and expand into this world. I don't really personally feel super confident in setting up my own encounters and whatnot for Starfinder yet, seeing as how this is literally the first game of Starfinder we've run, and maybe the third type of campaign I've run. So we'll see how it goes though, and see what they want to do, and kind of go from there. So I'm going to take 5 minutes, get myself some water to go with this whiskey, and we will be back shortly. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and we'll see you back in a bit. all that stuff. We are back on the internet. Quick reminder again, no game, no Starfinder game next week. There may be something in its place.
Because it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
We're doing an IRL stream. We're all gonna watch
My
Alma
birthday?
get absolutely blasted. in the
Shit
bar.
house, yeah.
Woo!
Ama, you have to take a webcam out with you to the bar, and we're just gonna host you, and we're all just gonna go along for the ride.
Also,
Every
quick
single
reminder,
bit
if
that is
you're a
donated that day
Prime
will go towards
subscriber.
making her do shots.
Nice.
Yeah, any donations that hit the channel that day will all be funneled toward Vector to make
Directly
sure.
into alcohol.
Yeah, it'll be to Vector to make sure that he buys the shots for her to consume.
Or
That
if
way
you do it
she-
now,
Hopefully we don't put Alma in the hospital because
We've done that in the
we
past to
may
people.
have done that to another
It's
person.
okay, we've already covered I'm part Irish.
Yeah. So is
I
she.
can handle my booze.
her last name is Riley, so super Irish. Still went to the hospital.
Almost killed a person through drinking. So
Perfect.
Whoopsie. Anyhow, so you guys are on board this raggedy ass, definitely kind of reaver looking kind of ship.
And we took 10 minutes, just making sure everyone did.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I can apply the short rest thing. Or no, that's not even a short rest though, is it?
Can I recharge batteries? in
No,
that
it's
time?
just that we have.
Yeah,
Damn
your
it.
RP
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Stam.
Yep.
And
Stam, yep,
also,
yep.
my medical interface means I heal 10 health.
Oh, I asked if anyone was damaged.
Have no damage.
You weren't.
So.
Okay, good.
I have 1 fatigue.
Yeah, we could probably just roll with that.
Yeah, I am.
I'll be okay.
But do I recharge batteries over a 10% or it's 10?
10 minutes.
It's like,
Only if you have a.
well, you'd have to have something to charge
Yeah.
said battery. And
Oh, Jodo, do you want a? Sorry, Hardy Cane. Do you want a battery? I saw you kind of fried yours.
well, it has to be a battery that can fit in that weapon, just to be clear.
Oh,
Like,
not any old
His are
battery.
high caps, I think.
Dang,
Yeah.
I only have normie batteries.
Yeah, I need a high cap battery.
Do you have a
I
spare?
have a lot of those, but I use them.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So
I don't normally shoot very
He's
often. So
True, true, true.
it is wonderful.
just like drops the thing for a second, like, no, I didn't even. Like, I guess I'll take it, but felt dirty. You guys find yourselves on board the Singularity.
Wait, we
Yes.
never looted the guy.
He's right. Loot the guy. Jangly man.
Guy.
Loot the guy. Also, the room right here. I want to go in that room.
It's a pisser.
It's definitely gonna be.
I just want to know
Go
how
ahead.
this Reaver ship compares to our own and whether or not we just acquired an upgrade.
I am also interested in
Iron
knowledge.
Quest.
we can just
What do I
Arcane
want?
knowledge.
Parcel. That's what I'm looking for.
Because this ship looks metal as fuck, and man, my band
Right?
needs a good fucking tour bus.
Hell yes.
Oh god, that just reminds me of
fucking.
VR.
That's
No,
awkward.
reminds me of VR chat the time we were playing with that bus, Jodo.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, when I wanted to throw up and fall over. Yeah, that was.
A
Yeah.
bus you can like pick up and throw.
No, it was a different one.
It was on the
Wait.
ATV map.
Was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you could spawn different vehicles, and then
Sweet.
they had the party bus where it did play the fucking music.
Oh no.
Part
Yeah.
sheet is updated.
Woo!
Uh,
I like
What
batteries.
is this?
Jangly Man had upon him some batteries,
Ooh,
a
disquieting.
pistol.
A circuit and infrared sensor. Oh, that's for non-dark vision people.
Kasatha Microcord 3,
Whoa.
and a tactical spear.
I'm disquieted just reading about the disquieting nanites. Sounds
That-
gross.
That's the cybernetic augmentation that he had that made you all shooketh.
Oh. Hey, Hardy Cane.
A tactical spear.
Yes.
Check this shit out.
Oh,
Now-
the cybernetic thing.
It's
No,
it's
the
an
disquieting.
yeah. The disquieted nanites are a cybernetic augmentation. You can't just slap that on.
No,
Yeah.
it's gotta be like surgery.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you can, but it feels
I mean,
like
maybe
it'd be very
Vector could.
painful.
Yeah, put in
I
your
mean-
skin flap.
I already have one cybernetic
Oh, really?
augmentation.
Is there? You can only have like one, I think.
You can have one per, like, they take up a thing.
They take about
Like,
space.
so
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
What
This-
tab is that?
This one is for
Inventory. Inventory.
skin and throat. Is the system for this?
Yeah, I already have a skin augmentation.
Because you have like dermal plating or something, right?
Yes, I
'Cause-
literally have steel plates under my skin.
Because of course you do.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, sure. You got through my armor, but did you get through my skin armor as well?
Just got
Actually, did not.
random spikes sticking out of my arms now.
I'm gonna grab those nanites for later, and if someone else wants them, we'll figure that out later. Because right now they can't do much for us.
Oh, I'm gonna pop up the storage container.
Yeah.
So we can start tossing stuff in.
Well, hang on. We're looking at things.
I
Some
know.
of these things might help us.
Right? I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh
ready.
man, I'm sure glad he
There's,
found that squeaky toy.
Yeah, she
taking
sure
that spear.
did. She hasn't broken this one yet. Give it a day. There's like some armor here that might help somebody. It's got
Oh,
upgrades.
that is
stuff.
light armor, so that is
Not you. For
not
sure.
me.
Anybody else use light armor than me?
I mean,
Probably.
I do, but I got good armor.
I think I do too.
This ship would not necessarily be an upgrade for you guys because it is a tier 7 ship, and technically your guys is a tier 8.
Yeah, my armor's better than this, so
Yep, that's
do we
not
unless
good.
you
Because your
use
ship
it
just
to
automatically upgrades in level when you guys do.
Right.
Okay.
That's what
That
happens.
Makes sense.
Can all right. New plan. We slaved the ship to ours, so now we start forming the fleet.
Convoy.
Bob and Clank can do whatever they want on this ship.
Yeah.
This is Bob.
Calling
and
for a convoy.
Remember when you were excited when we bought you a bike? Well, we have news.
Clank. Well, we just stole you a ship.
Eastbound and down. Sorry.
This pistol thingy. Is this useful?
Not really.
Pistol black?
It's going in the hole.
Hang on, where's my pistol at? My pistol's
1D.
level 2.
This is a
Yeah.
1d10.
This one's level 3, or 6 rather.
Well, you mostly gotta look at the damage. and shit.
1d10, mine's 1d6. I'm gonna yoink that pistol and think about that. And
Do it.
I might stick it in your storage hole. I don't know. We'll see. And that was a euphemism, just to be sure.
It's my prison purse.
Prison purse.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
You
talking
want
about my
batteries?
pleats, damn it.
This was a marked as a
No.
mature stream, right? Because wow,
You have mature.
We are-
All right, roll that back.
close to fucked.
You're gonna take the batteries?
I guess I'll put the batteries into the pistol. You okay?
Definitely choking on sunflower seeds.
Oh.
Well, look, I'm positive that if somebody dies on stream, we have to cut things short. Like not your character. Like if you
To
die.
be fair, if someone dies on stream, clip it because that shit will hit YouTube. And I have absolutely hit it with a copyright.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If my death can make you guys earn like $20, cool.
Worth it.
It'll buy
What more
Jesse
could
one
you
of
ask
those.
for?
Yeah. Okay, so you guys done sorting out that loot?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Okay.
Let us commence the searching of the ship.
Loot the ship.
All right. So what are you guys trying to do with this ship exactly?
Well, we need to
Everything we
search it
just
and clear it
jokingly
first.
said. Yeah. Look for more deadly ghosts and whatnot.
I mean,
And loot. And anything that could help us in our current mission.
when you guys approach the bridge of the ship to I assume because partially you have a want, need, and desire to remove said harpoons from your
yes,
ship.
that too.
You see the corpses of What did we have? Like 5 guys you were fighting in there? Minus. So, like 4 crew members are dead on the ground.
Oh.
They are not happy.
Ghost.
We were coming.
So, there's that.
I'm trying to make him talk.
What's the time limit on that?
Like how long they've been dead? Time limit?
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Like how long? Is there no time limit on the?
They
Like-
must have a mouth still, or ever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely something for it has to be like,
Like how long can they be corpseified?
you know what? It just says they must have a mouth, and that they haven't been turned into undead creatures, and that I haven't cast grave words on
Oh.
them or no one has cast grave words on them before.
But they were turned into undead creatures.
There you go. Nobody talks. I'm like, the ghost.
So there's that. Where the fuck? So if you want to remove said harpoons,
Hey, Danny, there's some bodies here.
you'll need to make some.
Yeah, we loot the dead bodies.
You'll need to make some computer rolls to.
Oh, I can help with that.
Wait,
Partial.
to loot the dead guys?
No,
No, for the harpoons that are in your ship.
we're doing the harpoons first.
Harpoons first, loot after? Ugh.
Right now, we're not going anywhere.
Do we like all roll, or are we one person trying it? What's happening?
However you guys want to attack it.
Anybody want to help me?
I help.
There you go. He helped. Oof. Yike.
With a little bit of struggle,
18.
you do manage to remove both harpoons with only a. You don't really increase the damage to your ship by terribly much.
Yeah, I'll take
upon
it.
doing so. It was like press here to retract, press here to close spear, and you're like retract. Oh wait, shit, close then retract.
Oh, dang.
I got a little excited, but you do manage to get both harpoons out of your ship, and they retract into the Singularity, which is the name of this ship, by the way.
Sweet. Not an actual, like, black hole.
No, not an actual black hole, but just.
Good to know. Good to know.
What would you like to do now?
So at this point,
There it is.
we're saying we've like cleared the ship, or
You haven't noticed anybody yet. It has been pretty
like, we
quiet.
presumably went room to room.
Yeah. If you want to, do you want to search somewhere in particular? Do you want to just do like a generalized room, like ship scan roll? How do you want to do it?
We're
Ship scan.
All clear. What we're gonna say happens.
because we did like a brief room to room looking for ghosts and whatnot before we came to the bridge.
Right.
Is that another floor, like another level?
Yes.
Have we been up there? I don't think we've been up there yet.
Well, we're getting there.
Yeah.
All right, so roll me just, I guess, a generalized check for searching the ship.
Like a perception?
Yeah, because investigation isn't a thing in this game.
Right.
Everybody roll.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Everyone but me. Real
All
good.
right.
Nat 20, baby.
Wow.
Rename.
Glad we got all those out of the way.
Yep. Thank goodness.
There's a sneak attack. So with that, the majority of the ship is pretty much just bupkis. However, stashed away in the captain's quarters, you find a compartment stashed underneath one of his cabinets. Like has a little fake back to it. You reach out, you reach in there, and you come across 8 screamer grenades, 8 screamer grenade 2s, 5 shot grenade 3s, 1 spider harness. I don't know.
Ooh.
And
And a partridge in a
and several crit sticks totaling 25,000 credits.
Holy.
And the party sheet is up to
Ghosts.
date.
I would start by asking you to please distribute those credits to us. I believe you have a button for
Can I
that.
steal that spider harness? Because I can use powered armor on my next level up.
And, hey, Hardicane,
And that would be fun.
we would want him to have these grenades. What the fuck is spider harness?
Dealer?
Oh,
Did we lose
wow.
the Canadians?
Yeah. Take,
Sweet.
take the spider harness.
Oh, I didn't click it.
You want to be a spider sniper?
Do what?
I don't know what the Canadians are doing.
Why is everyone
Canadians.
saying huh?
Can no one
Oh.
hear us?
I can hear you guys, but
I can
apparently
hear you.
Jodo and Evan can.
No,
Well,
I can hear
them,
him.
they're just
They
not
won't hear
responding.
us.
I can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I can't hear your
You just hear
Jodo.
us, and then we say yes.
I hear nothing from
What I said.
Jodo wants a harness.
Oh, nice.
She said yes.
Okay.
I said nice. I think Jodo should take all of this stuff. But I did ask Jesse if you could distribute the credits, and maybe you couldn't hear me.
Oh, sorry.
you
Distribute
have a button.
assignments and credits. Yeah, I'll wait till the. Oh wait, no. Who we
Ooh, 3, 12, 11.
assign your grenades first, and then I will do that.
Jodo, take the grenades.
Do you want me to take all of the grenades?
I mean, probably. Oh, I guess Vector could take them now. He's
I
fighty
don't-
too.
Can I even use grenades?
All you gotta do is be able to pull the pin and throw, buddy.
There is a grenade proficiency.
I
There
do
is
not
a
have grenade
proficiency.
proficiency. So
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take this massive.
Neither do I.
I have very specialized weapons.
Me too.
Fucking looking like some sort of alien four-armed fucking Mortal Kombat Rambo. Hurricane just starts
Hand-
rolling down
hand
hall.
weird. Yeah.
Jesus.
Grenade in each hand.
All
Got
right.
the Chewbacca bandolier, but with grenades.
All right, you can delete those other grenades. I've
Numbers.
adjusted my counts accordingly.
Alright.
So many grenades. Oh my god.
And distribute.
Yay! Cha-ching.
I have like 20 fucking grenades.
I have my shotgun. And a frag.
Upon
Infantry.
also within the captain's quarters, you see that his personal data terminal up there, it has the little blippy light. Does anyone care to investigate blippy
Yes.
light?
I love blippy lights.
As you go over to the console and boot it up, you hear a voice that says, "If we can get the last console online, the weapon will be within our grasp, and soon the end of all things will follow. Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
the control board is shot. Zaz has no idea how to repair it, but Eltrith has told us where to find spares. Take the Singularity and patrol the system in case that inevitable managed to send for help." Oh, yeah, the inevitable nanite guide. That's what they're called. Managed to send for help. Bring some of Malice's children. I will contact you again to return to the control center when we have the control board. Culture check from anyone that can hear the message.
Yeah.
That message.
I can hear.
I have ears, but they're closed with a 2.
Oh man.
It's
Hurricane
only
is like
one.
so just like, okay, this grenade has to go here now, and then if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
put this one, fucking hell.
I need more pockets.
Like you're already holding like 2 in each hand. Like the guns are on the ground right now. You're just trying to find pockets. You can surmise the voice is more than likely that of a female android. So with that, that is kind of that's everything that's really on this boat. So the last control center. short flight. Ooh, jeez. Okay. All right. Yeah. So without the next part of this is kind of big and chunky, and due to the fact that we're gonna have next week off from Starfinder, I don't necessarily want to dive into a big chunky part and then have everyone have 2 weeks to forget about it.
Good idea.
So that being said, if we want to put a pin in that for now, I assume you guys. Well, what are your guys' actions now? Are you just gonna head back to your ship and plot a course for where?
Oh no.
No. Do we need to
First
wrap?
off, we're gonna go
Do we need to wrap up
upstairs.
some things before
We need
we?
to wrap up how we're gonna
We're definitely taking this ship with us.
slave this ship to ours, so
Uh-huh.
it's part of our like fleet, and then I want, if
We're
the rest of
definitely
the
gonna
crew
go.
is cool with it, for the goblins to kind of man this ship.
Absolutely. I
We
want
should
this.
have them contact their goblin friends so we can have a goblin mini. Or
We're also
Minion
gonna
ship.
take those 4 corpses and add them to the outside of our ship.
I feel like I need to give you guys some information on this ship.
Okay.
Not because I think it's going to sway what you do.
Okay.
Wait, is it like full on Reaver where the
But if you
protective
guys-
core is like off?
If you guys are going to give this ship to the goblins, I feel that it is very important that you know exactly what you are handing them.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Perhaps we need them to have some supervision.
You can hire a foreman.
Armory, all. Oh no, that's fucking up. Fuck it up. Hang on, I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of said ship, which is called the Singularity. Ah, here it is. This is the Singularity.
Sweet.
That's totally a goblin ship.
That
It is a modified
Made for
A-Tech bulwark. Class large destroyer. Speed 6, maneuverability average, drift 2, has an AC of 22, 170 hit points. It has medium 90 shields. It has a heavy laser cannon and a particle beam cannon in the front. It has a coil gun in the back. It has a high explosive missile launcher as a turret. It has a 200 PCU power core. Yeah, this thing is a fucking tank in
Sweet.
space.
So we should take this ship and the goblin ship.
Yeah.
Again, I don't care which one you guys take. Which we again have also kind of gone the whole route of not
Yeah. It doesn't.
doing starship combat.
It's mostly
So
story.
yeah, I'm completely
Taco truck
okay.
2, confirmed.
I'm completely okay with you guys giving this thing to the goblins, if that's how you want to roll it. Yeah.
All right, I say we take this ship
Yep.
and we give the taco truck to the goblins as like kind of like a support ship for us.
Okay.
It is a larger
Tell them
ship.
we're taking this ship. Just be like, make it a big, huge thing. Like, oh, you guys have been so good that we're giving you the ship.
Oh no, we're still gonna do that.
Yeah.
But we still need the bigger ship though. like,
Yeah.
I'm okay
like
with
they
it.
need to know that they fall under us. Like,
Oh,
we're-
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Like we're being
Yeah.
like now we're all captains. I'm an admiral and they're a
Field
captain.
commanders.
Everyone's getting promoted today.
Can I be a rear admiral?
I
So
want to be on the poop deck.
and on the as far as the ship's map is concerned, the bottom left little mini map section that is the turret deck.
The turret, yeah.
The upper left is the lower deck and
Lord.
lower deck cargo airlock and cargo bay. So that's the underside of the ship.
Thoroughly?
Yes, you searched everything thoroughly. That is the only thing of any.
Yep.
This ship isn't in the best repair. It is. It has been stranded out here in this part of space for what would seem an irregularly long amount of time. So there isn't much in the way of supplies or treasure or useful items. The crew was held together by, well, he was called the Jangly Man for a reason. All right, it wasn't because his pockets jangle with coin. It's held together by fucking string. So you guys are gonna take this,
Mhm.
and you're gonna go talk Okay, so the airlock's still there. Are you guys gonna go back to your ship for a little while first, or
Yeah. Quick
okay?
question.
You got.
So you said that our ship was a better level, though. Like, what does that mean?
I mean, I guess technically,
Not
if you
much.
own both ships, they both are tier 8 ships. I don't know how
True.
that works.
True.
Like
True.
the PC ships are the average level, or the same tier as the average level of the party.
Right.
So,
What's the speed of our ship? I can't find it.
um,
Oh, okay, I found it. It's 10. I'm just trying to figure out if we can convoy good.
I mean, you can always drive yours slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mainly, the
instead of
speed is
speed.
different because yours is a medium-sized ship and this one is a large.
So the main meat of my question is, would you prefer if we stay on the taco truck so you don't have to make a fucking PC ship?
Oh, at this point, and again, because we're not really doing
Don't
Starship
really
combat, I'm not going to build it.
Cool. Okay.
We're really
Story-wise,
story-wise.
what
we're doing
Jodo
it that
said.
way. So you guys go back, and Bob and Clank are just like hammering away at walls, like duct taping, welding, trying to patch holes. The red lights are still kind of going off, but every now and then they'll stop, and they'll kick back on again as they're in different parts of the ship working, making holes, repairing holes, all the good stuff.
So what are we officially naming it?
Oh yeah, it can't. I mean, the singularity's cool.
Yeah,
we've
it's
Got the taco truck in the back. What would be out front?
burrito truck.
It's too similar. How
How
about?
about the pussy wagon?
Okay, that one's not on the top list. It's on the short list. How about?
Ice cream man.
Call it the Red Baron.
Vector.
No, shut up.
No.
Alright,
No
we
one
can
wants to
put
call
more
it
parts
Vector.
from you into it, then we'll call it that, but you'll just be like a pair of legs.
Call it the Goblin Prime.
Yes,
Ooh.
done.
Done.
Goblin red or red goblin?
Yeah, the Red
Red
Goblin.
Goblin.
I like it.
There we
Red
go.
Goblin it is.
Nailed it.
All right, so you guys get
Cut it.
back, and again, Bob and Clank are just hammering away, trying to get your ship back in a status of repair, without scavenging too many parts from any androids and or other equipment, and they're just hacking away at it.
We got you a present.
Should we call him over?
Come on,
Yeah,
you got us more parts?
Oh boy, do we got some parts.
What? Fucking parts! Love parts. Always love parts. Parts help.
So real quick,
Got a little Irish
Bob Clink, do you guys have any friends of yours that are just rolling around and got nothing doing?
Out here, like,
And
I mean, when you guys found us, it was kind of everybody was kind of dead. We were just
alright.
we were there.
family, no nothing.
I mean, you can hire a crew too.
Yeah, I can.
I mean,
Yeah, but free crew is better crew.
I don't know if you know this about goblins. Like we kind of like that little horde of us that was scavenging. That was kind of the family. Like I mean, I know some other goblins, but I don't exactly trust them. You really shouldn't trust goblins that much.
Well, Bob, I trust you.
Well, of course, Captain.
In fact, I trust you so much
Mhm.
that I have a very important announcement. that I
We
need to
have
tell
a
you.
very important announcement.
We all decided on this.
Yes, together.
Okay, look
So-
again. I'm really sorry about the robot thing. Like we didn't like. He didn't seem like he was using the parts. I feel really bad about that.
I mean, that is fair.
Clank has apologized several times.
And,
It
and it
was
felt very
hilarious.
heartfelt when you did that. So that's why we're going to give you a promotion.
Yep.
A promotion, like
Yeah, you're getting promoted.
lead engineer. Because I mean,
No.
I already kind of told Clank that I was the lead engineer. He doesn't really argue, so that was working
Well,
out.
He's getting promoted too.
Just between you and me, we probably don't
He's
really
the
have to
lead
promote-
engineer now.
We probably don't really have to promote Clank. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's.
But Bob, we just took this other ship, so we're gonna roll around in that. But
Okay.
I didn't know who to trust to, be the captain of the old ship.
Okay.
And we
and
were
I was
like,
thinking-
who better?
And then Amo over here was like, "Hey, Bob's pretty trustworthy." And I was like, "You know what? You're absolutely right." So Bob, we're gonna make you the captain of the taco truck.
You're
Like-
field promoted.
I get to be a captain.
Yeah.
This is a field promotion. You are now Captain Bob.
So I'm back to being captain of my ship again. I mean, that's good because I was the captain of the ship the first time. It's good to be captain again. Almost feel like I was never quite not captain. To be honest,
It's true. However, I'm now admiral,
Mhm.
and we're
And
gonna
I'm still
form a
mom.
fleet, and we're gonna go make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
like how, like a shitload,
Like
or
more than you
like-
can
Yeah, like
imagine.
more money than you can fit in the ship.
Yeah.
You know, there's like an interdimensional portal in the cargo hold, right? That's a lot of extra space.
I
Yeah.
know. We're gonna fill it,
We're gonna take over this
and you're gonna
joint.
be the captain of that ship. But you're gonna have to follow us for a little bit.
Yeah.
You think you can still count on me to lead you in the right path?
I mean, I am by far the most trustworthy goblin you know. That's obvious. And I don't see how you could go wrong with such a decision.
No argument there.
And we just started the band, and I
It's
feel
true.
like that's gonna go far.
Yeah, we probably have to stay close just so that we can get practices in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the motorcycle downstairs, so you guys
Yeah.
can just take rides on planets and shit, and we can
Does
just
this-
go out there.
Does this mean we can go mess around with the power core finally? Because I got some really good ideas for the power core.
Maybe later, after we get our fat stacks.
All right. I guess we can hold off. I mean, these are
Yeah,
going to be some
we'll
solid
hold off
upgrades.
for a little bit.
All right. I mean, you're the admiral, so
Then
I
you can
guess
buy
we'll
all
just-
kinds of bling for it.
we'll need a. This is going to be hard. I mean, me and Clank probably can't run this thing just the two of us. So we're going to need some help.
Well, we're gonna automate a lot of it to
Yeah.
our new ship to kind of help you out until we can get you a crew that will follow your orders.
So
'Cause
this
you're the
ship will
captain.
just follow that ship.
Right. I said this. Now I have to ask because all you guys got hats. Does that mean I get a hat now because I'm a captain?
Yeah, absolutely. That is like the first order of business when we get back is getting you a hat.
And a
You
cape.
see-
We have capes too.
Bob gets a little tear. He's like, 100% on board, sir. You have no problems out of this guy. Like all his dreams are just coming true in life.
I knew I could count on you, Bob.
So many
I
hats.
knew it.
So many hats. This is gonna be great. Clank, you're chief engineer. You can have that shit job. I'm the captain now.
This is how exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh,
Beautiful. I shed a small tear also.
And then and as soon as Clank hears he's the chief engineer, he starts walking back toward the engine room, and Clank goes, "Nope, still can't do that." And Clank's just like,
Oh.
so all right. Well, if that's the place, I'm gonna head up to the bridge. I've got to clean some things up, lower some seats and some consoles so that they're a little more easily to be accessed by us with shorter legs.
Get some spinning rims on
You
there.
give us about an hour, we can have this thing up and ready to go.
Sure.
all right, Bob. The ship is yours.
Aye, Captain. You seem like pop too, like little goblin salute. Be right behind you. But not too close to up behind you, because I don't know if you noticed, there's a big fucking gun on the back of that thing, and I don't want anybody to sneeze over there and turn us into a fucking iceberg.
We'll make sure there's 3 dimensions. You'll be behind and a little below.
Solid plan.
Yeah.
So with that, Bob then just takes off and starts making just all sorts of, like he just rushes up to the bridge and starts making his alterations to make it just a little more goblin friendly.
Yeah. It's fucking space. The ships can just fly like belly to belly.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do before you? I'm assuming at some point you're going to turn planet side, and that's probably when we're going to pause it for
That
the
is
evening. So
Probably what's next. Are we like right there already? Is it time to travel there?
no.
Well, sleep.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I think you still have. It's gonna take you.
I thought we had the better part of a day.
I think that's what you
Impulse.
said.
Yeah,
I
you're
think-
kind of like at a half. You probably got between like 8 to 12 hours of travel
Yeah.
still before you can get to the
I
closest.
think full rests might be in order just for my spell slots, at least.
Yeah.
Start fresh on the planet full of things probably gonna kill us.
And which one are you? Were you headed toward one, or
The
were you
one with
headed
life signs
the life? Yeah, okay, that's what I
Yeah.
figured. So, all right,
seems
yes.
like a good place to start.
So you have 8 to 12 hours, which is good because Bob and Clank need a solid hour, which turns into 3
Yeah, of
before
course,
it's ready to go.
naturally.
You know,
And we're
Um,
doing all the what we said. We're just telling the computer to autopilot together.
Yeah, and you guys have to go back onto the taco truck a couple times to get things off
Get
of it
stuff
and
out
move
of
it
it.
over.
Get
to
my
your-
textbooks.
Get all your Hurricane. You've got to get all the all your extra melee weapons and your sharpening blades and stones
Right.
and
So many.
figure out where the captain's quarters are now.
captain's quarters are on the main.
Like front right? Oh,
It's
no.
bottom right.
Bottom right, sorry.
Bottom right of the
Yeah.
quarters area is captain's quarters.
Bottom left is everybody else.
Crew quarters are bottom left. Then you have and then a couple times as you guys are coming through, you are noticing the power cord. Nothing's happened there, but there is like just an increasingly and significantly larger number of like wires going like outside of conduit boxes and throughout the ship as Bob and Clank are making their adjustments. And just a little bit of housekeeping makes things feel a little bit more, more home, like it was before you borrowed it from me. So, but nothing to worry about, boss. Still following you, sir. No problems there.
It's your ship, Bob. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, good, Bob.
They're running wires and whatnot.
Oh, hey,
So-
Bob. You might want to take these down. all my posted rules.
Got it. Yep. Don't have to worry about there's no more androids. Don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about not taking parts from other parts. Here's your rule for
We're
don't.
keeping-
Here's the rule for not going near the power core. You can have that one back.
It stays up, Bob.
Oh,
No,
yep.
stay
Right.
there.
Sorry. That one goes. We're gonna leave that one there.
And we're keeping this one. No food on the bridge.
No. All right. No food on the bridge. Can we name like something else the bridge then, and like still eat up there if we call it something else?
No.
All right. Can't
The
rename.
Bridgeteria?
Can't rename bridge. No food on bridge. Also, no renaming bridge to cafeteria. Got it.
So I
Seems.
guess we just float to the planet.
All right. With that, you guys set off to finish the journey down planet side.
Have some naps.
Yeah. Vector, as the pilot, it's a bit different than the taco truck for the obvious reasons. You find
Bit
that it
cooler.
is a little more sluggish in its responses. Again, its speed is 6 and it has an average maneuverability. So it's a turn 2 maneuverability and a speed of 6. However, you do notice that it looking at the systems again, quite tankier than the taco truck. Will take quite the more of a beating without
Nice.
having to worry.
Oh, and we get Bob and Clank to quickly patch up that hole we blasted into the ceiling.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Great.
As Bob is working on the bridge, Clank runs over with some sheet metal
Yeah.
and structure and just
Bolts it up there.
a little bit of a spacewalk. Tink, tink, tink.
Yep.
You just hear little feet because they're goblin feet. Tink, 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 tink.
Like when pigeons land on the skylight.
Yeah, and then you guys are all set and headed planet side. And with that, we will stop for the evening, and we'll start the second, which we will literally start part 2 of this adventure.
Nice.
It says right here, part 2. When we get back from our week break of next week, when Amma will be older. Amma will be the same age. The person that plays Amma will be.
What if
older.
it's Alma's birthday too?
I mean, it could be, I guess.
Could be, you don't know.
Could be
can I
both
get
of
to
y'all's
hit the long rest before we forget in 2 weeks?
All right, I guess. Rest,
I ain't gonna remember.
Long rest. There you go.
Yeah.
So that is where we'll pause things for the evening. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Again,
Good night, Internet.
5e D&D is going to be next Sunday. We will be back with, next Wednesday. We'll be back with maybe something this coming Sunday. If not, Starfinder will pick back up week after. Same time it started
I'm sure we'll
today
play something.
ish. I'll probably be on and we'll try and stream something. Yeah. It's easy to stream this because it doesn't tax anything at all computer wise to run it. Fantasy Grounds, pretty chill. So one day, just throw that in phonetically, and I'll make Amma take a note so we'll never forget how to pronounce it. But thanks for hanging out with us and watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying Starfinder. If you're not, my name is Steve. And my name is the Big Mike, and I play retro games. Pex says that didn't help. Pazette. Okay, I saw Amma's. I was like, what the hell is that? That didn't make it any easier. Pazette. Etc. All right. So yeah, if you like this channel, it's Jesse James 61, and we drink a lot. If you hated this channel, it's the Big Mike, and we play retro games. So with that, we'll see you guys later. Everybody say goodbye to
Good
you.
night, Mike.